recording and restarting every 2 hours so that the file sizes are acceptable. Otherwise, it's going to be a 7-hour chunk of misery.
What, for Twitch? Yay.
Oh my god, Twitch doesn't record, that's fine, that's fine. So let's give a quick summary for everybody, and I'm going to switch the camera to our beautiful players so that we can kind of...
You don't have to in the slightest.
Wow, okay, thank you, Lord, thank you. Sorry, I mean, thank you, Magic, the tall for your disgusting spell. And let's go at the first one. So, first of all, let us say hello to Galinda. Galinda, hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing really, really well.
That's great. So, you are the Quezo Queen of Catastrophe. You open the day by healing Wobble mid-apocalypse. You got baptised in cheese by a pipe geezer, which sounds pretty saucy. You bravely cast magic missile into the demon's ribcage twice. You controlled water to part the fondue like Moses covered in cheese. You reached Charisma 21, which is disturbing and simultaneously. We don't know what's going to happen. It's basically you're going to blow everywhere you go.
There's going to be some
mayhem. And you're planning to take full kinetic power soon, but for the minute the GM, who you've bribed with your known ways, is giving you a cut down of level 2. So you have got magic claw.
Magic claw. Telekinesis.
When we come to it. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, if we go to another beautiful member of our team, let me just
a heads up, it's not doing anything on TikTok.
Is it not changed camera yet?
Not in the slightest.
Oh my god, sorry, hang on.
You've got just the big version.
There we go, let's try that. So next up we have got the beautiful Tortle that is Magic. Hello Magic, how are you?
He's not going to be doing that. Yes!
Magic, you are the Clanger. That is your official title for today. You launch Triller into a gong with precision and flair. You unleash an action surge no launch science mid-arena. You cast Thunder Wave with the Cathedral Bell, basically turning it into a shrapnel bomb.
Yes.
You launch Wobble into Legend, however. You delivered a 15-point shell smash to Jadar and helped take him down, and you leveled up. You took a telekinetic feat. You've got more constitution. You've now got an invisible mage hand that can do all sorts of, I don't know what you know. Your new HP, which is lovely, and congratulations. We look forward to you not breaking the game. Speaking of breaking the game, hello Rusk, how are you today? Excellent. Rusk the Mimic Monk. So you disguised yourself as a lockbox for entertainment and fun, and that went particularly well, I thought, to be quite honest.
And to share that all of the contents were stolen.
Well, they weren't stolen, they were winnings technically, and you ate some of them without realising because you were hungry. You grappled the demon for 3 full rounds, dealing over 80 damage in one single turn, destroying the end of level boss for the first section in what I would call a disappointment, but it wasn't because it was funny, so well done you. And what have you done for your level 4 that's going to make your character so much easier for the end monsters?
I took Speedster, so that way she is just faster.
Well, I can't see how that's going to break any of the things that I planned later for today, so I look forward to seeing what's going to happen.
So now she goes from 40 feet of movement to 50.
Oh, good. Right, so well done, Russ. Thank you for your service to the cause. And then, next of all, we are going to go to Jean Saint-Pierre. How are you, Jean Saint-Pierre? With your beautiful name.
Doing pretty well.
You are the Turnip Redeemer of Gnomes. That is your new title. They love you. You tossed Flinky into the gong with a holy belt buckle form. It was magnificent. You lifted the fallen turnip cart and restored the gnome's faith and dignity. You got clipped by the flaming gear hoop, but you stood firm. You took acid damage from Jadar's bile blast like a champ. You were mildly disappointed you didn't get to surf the fondue, as were we, but we promise there will be another opportunity to hang 10. And overall, you have been a welcome addition to the party. What have you done, would you mind telling me, in support of your upgrade path?
I took ASI for con, took my con to 18, and now I'm at 44 points.
Fantastic. Are you excited and thrilled at the fact that today can only get more interesting?
It would be nice to get to hit something.
You will, I promise you.
That's filling me with...
Well, speaking of excitement, let's go and have a look at one of our regular favourites. Michael Le Rogue, how are you, you fantastic person?
Having a wonderful day.
Good, well, he's our resident kazoo hawk, flying over the crowds. He pickpocketed nobody. He soared over the fondue blast, flaming gears, monks everywhere, tried to shoot the gear hoop in midair but missed, but looked cool anyway. Scooped coins, found money, redacted for various reasons. Can't tell you what happened, but it was very interesting. Came off pretty well though. Met a priest. And would you care to tell us how your upgrades have gone?
Oh, very simple. I just improved my wisdom, so I'm actually just normal wisdom.
Normal,
That was my
not negative wisdom.
disadvantage. And I'm only on 23 hit points.
One
so-
wonders if now you've got increased wisdom, you're going to look at some of the honest actions you've been taking and see them as wise. Let's find
Well, they
out.
are wise. I steal from the rich to
And
give to the poor. My name is
DM
Mikhail
roll poison
Hood.
damage.
My name means heavenly light.
It does indeed. Right, let's have a... The GM has to take poison damage. 1 moment.
Must be nice on it.
You are a lovely frog. Ow. Here you go, roll that.
I'm gonna roll R.
GM takes 5 points of poison damage. I'll keep a tally on how many I get to go. Okay, and that leads us, funnily enough, almost like a segue of awfulness to... Where is he?
Oh, I thought you lost us.
No, I just got to find the right button to get you. No, that's him.
You did have us, and
I
then you went away
did,
from
I
us.
did, and then I went away.
It's a
No,
giant.
That's you! No, come on, Cameron. Oh, it just doesn't work. Yeah, you're back.
No, I'm not.
You are, it's pointing at you.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry.
damn.
Point them
In
up.
fact, I can point at you even better like that. You see, isn't that beautiful?
Are you sure it's pointing at us?
Yes.
This is a good camera, so it's going to point it. I can even put face tracking if you want it.
No, please
You and
don't.
nobody else for the rest
No
of the
thanks.
time. Would you like it if I gave you the lighter?
No, thank you.
You did after all poison. That was so good.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, lighter.
Yeah, so
So, would you like to hear what happened yesterday?
I
Can
would
you
love
remember
to.
that? Oh, good.
I remember getting me pizza peel snapped
It's fixed.
no.
and getting shrapnelled.
Get shrapnelled. What's
Well,
that? Pebble
Wobble,
spray?
Wobble the catapult, the amphibiblast, branded by fire. You drank a barrel of turnip alcohol entirely.
I need a new one.
You launched a gnome in a barrel at the gazoo organ, which exploded. You were hit full on, by the flaming gear hoop, because you rolled a 1 to dodge. Top work.
Not just that, someone kicked it towards us.
Don't know what you're talking
As
about.
they should. You received the mark of the whirly flame, so you can now add 1d6 fire damage during a leap attack. You tripped over the demon in action, surged to second strike, helped bring him down to 0 HP, levelled up to level 4, took Fey Touch, which sounds disgusting in your case, and then the Misty Step and a first level spell. And is there anything you'd like to add to that?
I haven't thought of the first level spell yet.
Would you like us to pick it for you?
Yes,
Mage
you pick
hand.
it.
You can now do weird telekinetic stuff with a hand.
Can I make it poisonous?
No.
Damn.
No,
You can finally shake somebody's
You
hand.
can,
Yeah, you can shake
you
someone's hand
can
without
carry
shooting
something
them.
that's poisonous.
So
Right,
me.
so let's flip back to
Increase
the
it.
main table view, and I shall flip this over to Chris's face. There we go. We
You
are
can
good.
touch things.
Okay, so
I'm not fussed about that.
There you
I
go.
can do that anyway.
just
Touch things
make
with
sure I've got
distance.
my notes up.
To do that, raise your hand. And send it off.
Oh, I didn't.
Is that
Wow, that was so ineffective. Wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Is yours invisible as well then? Your
Okay, I'll
mage
just get
hand?
them to start the
I don't know
campaign.
what's
Did you have
happening.
an invisible mage hand?
Yes.
Did,
Magic.
no?
Ooh, that's a cool
Mr.
one.
GM?
Birthday presents.
Okay, so
Does he have...
you guys, sorry,
Is his mage hand invisible then?
yes.
Oh, right. I thought it was only... I thought that... the normal spellings, but...
Just pebbled action.
Right, okay, we'll keep this going, Jan, the thing, okay, so remember you can only use it once a day though.
Oh, what? I'll leave it then.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are still standing next to the cheesy remains of Cheedar, the giant demon. Obviously, I've let you level up, so it's like ping. Oh, you're all leveled up now. There you go, just like that. So I'm kind of reluctant to give you all your hit points back if you've lost any, so I'm not going to.
But
I'm horrible.
I'm at 17.
Shut up, frog.
Oh,
So,
I need to take 2 off then.
I'll let you heal up when you guys get a chance to have a rest, which you will do fairly soon, okay?
There we go.
Good. Okay, so Shadar's been defeated. You're next to a pile of dead demons. Smoke's billowing across the plaza. The mayor's slowly walking towards you. Is there anything you want to do before the mayor gets there?
I would like to
I'm
find
going
out
to-
who Kel, because he's drunk as
Hang on,
coffee.
tell you what, we'll go in key. And I know, Tony, you haven't got to do too much yet, so we'll go circular on you if that's okay.
Yeah, Jean walks over to the two halves of the demon that was just blown up and starts stabbing it.
I don't think there were two halves.
I got him.
Just a bunch of
Start
Give
jabbing.
it a stab, make an investigation roll.
This will be
It's not dead.
slamming it.
11.
Is that with any pluses?
That's with a minus one.
Oh my
So
goodness.
11's the total.
Well done. Okay, you found a sizzling fragment of shell. This fragment of shell, if you crumble it, will allow you to resist fire for 1 minute.
I need to roll poison damage.
Law, you're rolling poison damage this turn.
What am I rolling?
Oh no, you're doing a resist first, please.
It's, need to see if you beat a 12.
4.
He does not.
Unlucky. How much damage did you take?
It's 2d4, I think it is.
Right.
I've got him.
Roll it. Okay, so
Two.
you touched him during your round.
3.
No, I've got something else to quickly ask though.
Right? You'll have to be quick.
Check the bottom of your cup, Kel.
Oh, you didn't.
He did.
Oh, he did. He did.
One roll.
Roll.
I asked you if drinks were off the cards.
One.
What?
Oh,
Oh!
for God's sakes.
2d4.
Oh, Conroll. Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, con roll, so I'm afraid that's 2d4 damage. Minor
I did ask if drinks were off the table about poisoning.
Oh, was
I'm going to fall over.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna-
wait!
was that without...
Just, Mikkel falls over. As he does, unfortunately, if you notice, his
Heel fell off.
there, which is a bit of a problem. His eyes suddenly turn blood red. Oh, he's put them back on again. Oh my goodness me. That was a bit weird. Paladin, you felt a slight tremble there, you know. He looked really good.
Roll
And then
investigation.
He fell back and then
I rolled
he
investigation.
looks completely holy now. It's probably an illusion.
No, I want to roll investigation.
Okay, you can stand him if you want. Tell me what number you get.
By the way, you're at disadvantage because of poison.
Yeah.
No.
So we'll try.
14.
Roll again. Take a low number.
Yeah, thank you.
14.
Unbelievable. Yeah, no.
What?
Yeah, that was weird.
With a plus?
It
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
matter.
I get +3 investigation.
Oh, you okay there? Sorry, oh, he must have tripped over. That's terrible. Right, Glinda, what
I
have
got
you
17.
Doesn't matter.
I asked you.
No, I know.
Where are we going?
Well, you're standing beside the cheesy mess. The mayor's slowly approaching. He prodded it with his sword and found a bit of shell which does magic stuff. And he belched.
I am the turtle of burping. How may I help?
Where are we off to next?
Into the...
You're not. Were you on phone and not listening to anything?
Yep.
Wow. You're next to the remains of the demon from last night.
Yeah,
You
but
get
what
a
do
chance to do something if you want, like investigate the remains or do something horrible like they're doing to each other.
DM the total confiscates phone.
No, she's using it. Or you can just stand there like this, wait for the mayor to turn up.
I always just talk to the mayor.
He's not here yet.
Alright.
Investigate the body.
I'll investigate the body.
Right, investigation checks.
Hey, I was just checking your live stream still working.
Well, it should be, thank you.
Let's have a quick look. Investigation is... I got 10.
Any pluses?
No, none. Not for
No,
investigation.
unfortunately you don't find anything. And you're recovering now. Let me have a quick... Where's my D of 20's gone? Can I borrow a curse D20? Oh, I've got one, never mind.
Cursed.
Okay, you're able to stand up. You've still got a turn left this turn.
Right, I need to know one thing.
What's up?
Was this just? Is there a sign on there from you?
No, it was
No,
just a
it's
sticker.
just.
It's just because he's
How-
touched the
What
cup.
chance have I got of identifying that I have actually probably been poisoned by the frog, or just feel bad? Any?
That would be a medicine.
That would be perception.
That would be perception.
It would also be a
Right.
medicine check, actually.
A what?
It's perception, and you did it a while ago, so it's going to be a fairly hard perception.
Fair enough.
So what do I do?
I'd say 50.
And it's at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, only by... Oh, he's got 14.
No.
Disadvantage though.
Yeah.
What's your perception?
Well, I've failed on it's a disadvantage. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did, unfortunately. Okay, well...
Well, in that case, I'll just heal me, someone.
I feel.
Oh, thank God we have a paladin on.
I'm on the ground.
Paladin Belinda! Fucking heal them!
I'll heal them.
Paladin
I'll
heal
heal them.
I drop whatever I'm drinking.
And give him
Right.
on the handbook. I'll give him the.
Let's-
What do I get?
Whatever level 1 cure wounds is.
That's 2d8 now, isn't it?
2d8.
3d8 plus your proficiency.
Cure wounds. I'll
2d8
check
plus
it
2. 9, 11 hit points back.
There you go.
Excellent. There you go, Tony. You are feeling bright and
I'm
bushy
feeling better.
and feeling extra holy because that beautiful paladin has imbued you with his Holy Spirit. Speaking of Holy Spirit, what about you, Russ?
Well, first of all, she's going to finish punching the head off this thing into the direction of the mayor,
Okay.
and then she's going to look through the remains of most likely this creature.
Investigation roll, please.
Yeah, like the big fist that's still behind us is punching the head in the direction of the mayor, so that's coming in his way now.
No problem. That'll be something to dodge out of the way of.
Investigation.
Yep.
Flat 8.
Okay, no, you do not find anything, and as you do not, the cheese bubbles and
Is it not just cheese?
filter. It was a demon a short while ago.
It was a monster until I punched it into
It
not
was a
being
monster, and technically it did have several things on it that you guys could have found. But
Right.
you didn't,
Oh,
because
okay.
it turned
Yeah, I
into
did find
nothing
one.
but cheese. Although the paladin did find a piece of sizzling shell fragment.
Someone
Yeah.
poisoned the person who had probably the best chance of finding something. But
Yeah.
My defence, I did ask.
No, I don't.
I'm completely not paying attention.
I don't
Could
know.
you not make them quite so tight? I don't enjoy all that kind of stuff.
I did ask if drinks were off the table.
I think you could. Anything you touch technically would be poisoned.
Wait, what's
Mikhail.
I did wonder there was something stuck to the
Miguel,
bottom.
what's
I
your
never thought to
armor
look. If I,
What's your armor class?
16, I think. Yeah. So it's got a.
Okay, so the mayor finally approaches you guys. Okay.
Does he catch the head?
No, he just dodges around it, and he's like, well, that could have gone better. We're going to need a task force. Let's call it. Sorry, better do the accent, hadn't I?
I was going to say, accent.
Well, no, that could have gone better. We're going to need a task force. I hope I'm not offending too many Irish people in the audience. You'll do! We're going to call it Operation Mild Regard. And to be great. I'm going to need you guys' help here to sort out this nasty mess, if you don't mind.
I stumble over to try and touch her again.
No.
I'm going to do it.
No, you're going to stop and listen to the plot before it gets waylaid by froggy silliness.
Frog gets told off by deer.
So,
I shall wait.
yeah, please do.
Oh.
I love that disappointment.
Oh my
We're going to
god.
have a dead deer.
Do I get a badge or something? I've been touched by the frog. Is that what it is?
Yeah, you've got to wear a badge once you've been touched.
I think I'm the only person who hasn't been poisoned, but I don't think I'm brave
The
enough to
frog
try.
touched me.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh my god, you've been touched a
It's
lot.
not
Yeah.
sticky.
Like the
Because
thing
you
is,
haven't took the back off.
Huh?
There was one on
Oh,
your
where's the
butt as
sticker?
well.
Yeah.
wasn't
the thing is,
there?
anytime you want a handshake, she's more than willing, but do remember
I'm
her hand
an
is more
adult.
than happy
I've
to
been
also
touched
take you.
inappropriately.
No,
He has by the frogs.
The frog's touched me.
no,
Here.
he has, yeah.
And here.
And
I didn't like that.
And on the on.
You'll get it.
We finished,
Yeah,
right.
chance
So,
that I do. I don't have nails.
the mayor, anyway,
Don't.
I'm the mayor.
So,
you're
If
the
you
mayor
fold
now.
it
Well,
first,
could be
yeah,
you're
get
the mayor.
it easier.
You ridiculous, you ridiculous, you unstoppable festival maniacs. You've saved Spindlebrave from a catastrophe forged in the brie of hell. And now, well, I'm going to have to tell you a truth, you see. Come on through into my office. And he invites you through the remains of the office as a giant gear smashed through the roof of it. You got it now?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See if Stampy says trying to chin them.
Can I give the demon one
Stampy
Are
last?
you trying to
Try and
assault
touch it.
Stampy already?
No, Stampy's not there. Stampy's probably been crushed to death by a gog.
Oh, Stampy
Can
gone.
I give the corpse one last poke to see if I can find anything?
It's turned into liquid and gone between the cobbles.
That's unfortunate.
Sorry, man.
Well, moving on then.
Right, well, I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you all made it, unlike the orphanage. But, you know, but that's less money to spend this year that we can spend
Excuse me,
instead
Mr.
on
Mayor.
big robots. What?
I heard you've pawned your wedding ring.
Well, they're not even married.
Well, I've heard rumours
From
that
you.
From someone.
You weren't even with him in the pawn shop.
I've just heard
Are you
you're-
not married?
What?
I thought the mayor was married.
The mayor's all confused at this point.
The mayor doesn't even know he's married.
Yeah, they can't remember. Yeah, what do you mean, my ring, wedding ring, anyway?
You can't say you heard it from me. She hasn't said a word.
I've heard rumours.
No, you haven't.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Weird kid. Okay, so anyone else want to do anything before the mayor gets into his preamble? Because at this point,
go on, I want to do it.
I do a backflip.
We've got work
Yeah,
to do.
you are nearly, well, you're as big as the room. If you do a backflip, you're just going to careen into a wall. Would you like to do a backflip?
Yes.
Backflip time.
Backflip time.
Nice, I rolled a 19. You careen backwards into the wall. What's your AC?
AC 19 plus.
Your AC's 19, you don't get pluses to your AC, it's just a 20.
Nice.
If your AC says, if
You
it's
take, oh goodness me, 16 points of impact damage and you're currently knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
my god.
As
You guys watch
as
as
we're
the
going into a
tortoise-
smaller space, by the way, my giant arms fold up and absorb back into the body.
Right. So he, you notice the tortoise does a backflip
Oh,
into the
hero.
wall and knocks himself out. The
I
mayor
cast-
shakes his head
You're
and
about cold, you
then
can't do
looks
that.
back. You guys,
Hawk hero.
fun?
Hawk hero's lead.
I'll do it in a minute, there's no rush. It's mental.
I've
So, Chidar was not the end. He was the appetizer, I feel. And I think the Earth Shaker herself, our beloved festival centrepiece, is being tampered with,
wasn't it?
sabotaged.
Can't blame me for that, I'm too drunk to care.
3 days from now, Earthshaker's meant to walk through the city on the parade of progress. But if the gears are corrupted, if the core has been infected like Jadar, then instead of a march, it's going to be an unholy rampage. Can you imagine what 300 metres of weird, uncontrollable, chaotic brass robots going to do to this and all the other surrounding cities?
She cannot.
No, you can't. You don't have imagination. Well, but it'll be pretty bad, let me tell you that now, Rusk. Okay? So.
Will the drink be alright?
No.
You're gonna have to save the drink.
Oh no.
The brewery was hit by a giant piece of shrapnel from a bell.
No.
There's 2 days of alcohol left in the entire city.
Oh my
That's
god.
not enough.
No.
Well,
One day if you include you.
Shut up.
Uh oh.
Now,
That's
You've
the
just
one
got to be
nice
drinking
going off
too,
the
though.
weekend.
I'm going to need you all.
What is there?
And
No.
it's set to go louder.
Put it in a fucking bucket
Yes.
form.
I'm trying to kill it, but my phone is a piece of
No
shit.
swearing.
No fucking swearing either. Right.
Poo.
So,
Go to the shadow realm.
I'm going to need you guys
Okay,
to
you
take
do
on
all.
this holy quest. Because to be honest,
I'm going to need the drink.
well, that's the thing. If there's no drink, what are we going to do?
I'm going to need it to do anything.
Well, I can give you a supply of drinks to go with. I can give you 2 barrels of tonic vodka, but that'll have to be a lot because that was going to deplete us. But listen, only if you guys are willing to accept the quest, and you're going to, obviously you're going to have some questions about what this quest is, because at the minute all I'm doing is saying you're going on a quest, and that could be anything.
As
I
long
could
as
just be sending you back into the
Fuck
cosmic
the quest.
You start waking up, by the way. You could just be going into the crystal ball again.
Well, no, I assume we're going to go.
Where are we
stand
going,
it up.
Mr. Man? Where are we going, Mr. Man?
Well, that's a good question, and you might want to take notes at this point, because there's actual role playing going to be needed to be done at some point here. Not a lot of it.
I threw you off. That's not the on the wrong hand.
I'm going to kill it outside.
Why have you got an alarm?
Because I'm usually asleep.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Right, so what we've ascertained through our finest gnome scientist, Kevin,
Kevin
Is
the
that-
scientist.
please remember Kevin's name, it doesn't matter, is that the dark heart of the Earthshaker, which is basically a giant rare gem that I know someone was interested in stealing yesterday, has been corrupted and tainted and has exploded. Now, this heart is what keeps it working properly. This is what makes it march, this is what makes it take orders from us, this is what makes it do all the things it does. So without that, when it turns on in 2 days, which has already been started because I pulled the big lever, then it's going to have no form of control over itself. That's its regulation system. I need you to get the replacement one. And the replacement one is its twin, because this was 2 halves of an ancient gem. The second half of the ancient gem was mined by the deep dark blue gnomes.
I've always met one of them.
You meant a deep gnome, not a blue gnome.
I thought you were.
He was blue cheese.
Do they look like Smurfs?
So,
I think
Maybe.
But we're not trying to find him and ask him where they're at.
well, we know where it is.
Oh.
We do know where it is. Now, I'm not going to say it's an easy trip, because it's in the mountains of Borea.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Yes.
Really?
Which are in no, can I have the map back, please?
That's in no way connected
In no
to
way
those.
legally connected to the properties of any author, living or dead. They are just past the Gnomish Shires, which you will need to go through, and then go through murky Elfwood.
You are so lazy.
This took a lot of work making this place.
Yeah, it's just
This cynical and sarcastic took an awful lot of work.
I know.
And once you get to Elfwood, you'll then need to go up to the mountains of Borea, where you'll need to get into the ancient dwarven fortress of Borea, where the dwarves have the other half of the dark.
Let me guess, there's also a dragon in there.
I wouldn't care to death, as I'm just a humble gnome.
Alright,
It's a
what's
fact.
the longest stairs at the ceiling? Black star.
Welcome back, so. You've got, let's say, a few days to do this in before it goes on a rampage. Because of the laws of causality, it could take slightly longer than 3 days for the robot to start up, depending. But, yeah. Does anyone have any questions, anyway? And at this point, he produces a careful relic map that he's happy to hand out as advice to the players.
Will there be drink on the weed?
Well, the Shire, the Gnomish
Oh,
Shire,
yes,
where
that's
a
it.
lot of my countrymen come from, is known to be a bit replete in the alcohols.
I don't know that.
It's a beautiful place. They do traditional things. They have parties, they do drinking, they do regional gnome tossing events, they do all sorts of stuff.
Do you know if they've got any pipe weed?
No, they do not have pipe weed for legal reasons.
Do they have pipe mead?
No, because they have a strong recovery team there where they're trying to get themselves weaned off the pipe weed.
So this gem, heart,
Yes.
is in the mountains of Borea,
Borea. It's in the
And
waters
it's-
of Borea.
and it's the dwarves that are.
The Dark Dwarves, let me go back to the card. So what had happened was, the Dark Dwarves mined this gigantic gem. They delved deep under the halls of Borea, looking for gold and golden cheese and red cheeses and the famed red Leicester. And eventually they found this enormous gem made from like calcified blue cheese. Now when they mined it, it split into 2 parts. One part was given to the gnomes as tribute, and that's what's been sabotaged. That was in the heart of our beautiful Earthshaker. And the other half was kept for safety in the halls of Borea, where nothing could possibly go wrong, and we'd always have a backup just in case.
So are the dwarves just going to hand it over to us?
Ah, well, now it's funny you should say that. We haven't actually heard from the dwarves for quite a while now. We're not sure what's happened. It's been maybe about 75 years or so.
Was it last week?
No, they're different dwarves.
Oh, they're
Different
different.
clan, those ones, yeah. No, this clan here, they're different dwarves, and we haven't heard from them about 75 years.
But dwarves generally don't like handing over gems.
No, they don't, which
That's,
is why...
so you might want a thief then.
Could be handy if there was one going around that would
Is there a
certainly
bonus
be-
in it for thievery?
Or someone who could certainly persuade them to hand it over if they wouldn't mind for a nominal fee. And I do have some negotiation coins here just in case as well, just to sweeten the pot. You're welcome to try. So would anyone like to take the negotiation pot? I'm sure.
I'll take it.
Me. I'm
I've
taking it.
I've got quite a lot of charisma.
What is the thing?
The negotiation pot, it's a sack of money for the dwarves.
I'm taking it.
Rosa will take it, not only because she's not going to spend it, but
You
also...
absorb money accidentally.
Well, the thing is, she
sometimes.
has places she can store it that's not in her mouth, and she also has the ability to automatically succeed at negotiations. with her magic item.
Depending on negotiation because of GM mechanics. Okay. Anyone got any objections
I
to?
think it's the
I
safest
would
place
like
is
to
to
use
keep it
it
with
in
her
a
because
drink.
she doesn't
What's it?
I would like to use
want
it to get
money.
a drink.
Oh, we'll get you a drink on
Coming
the way.
from me, who does want money, she's the best one to hold it because she doesn't want money,
That's
This is
true.
Okay, so
and she doesn't.
anyone got objections to Rusk looking after the negotiation money?
No.
Okay, so you are given a bag that contains some gold and also a credit form for negotiation with the dwarves.
She's going to turn into the money, isn't she?
Oh, thanks.
Don't give Rusk ideas.
The thing
And
is,
then-
it's a bunch of individual items I can't.
And then a thief might
Well,
just
that's what you
thief
break
the
it.
I can
real
turn
money
into the
away.
thing, but I can't turn into like a bunch of random things in a bag.
We
I can't
can't
do
get, like,
that.
make a finger into a coin and then break it off and then do it again.
Well, I can do that, but that's gonna
We'll end up with a lot of Rusks.
that's gonna be a problem
no.
that becomes a mimic infestation later down.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be our problem.
Either way,
That's
what you're gonna
good.
want, what you're
And
gonna
then
want.
you could make
Hold
away
on,
with the money.
Mum, give me a moment. I'm doing something.
Okay,
What I'm doing is I'm using the drawer handle. She's stuffing it into like the side of her ribs. I'm pulling out like a giant stretch of flesh, and she's dropping it into it, and then slam shut.
Okay, that sounds
Beautiful.
well done, you. I'm proud. Okay, so the money gets whisked away. He's like, yeah, grand. That's disgusting. Well done. I'm not even going to ask. Oh, how was working in the old? I'm not even going to ask. Anyway, so does anyone want to ask any questions? Because I mean, we've had a catastrophe happen. I'm sending you off several hundred miles. To be fair.
Do you know of anything in specific that we are likely to encounter?
Yes. Well, rumour is that the cult of Soggy Bottom might be behind
Oh
this.
no.
The cult of Soggy Bottom is
I hear you're racist towards Soggy Bottom.
You're not helping me get the narrative out, young sir.
You wouldn't know.
You've never heard of it.
And I'm the only one that's been talking about something.
Yeah. The cult of Soggy Bottom are snap industrialists turned basically infernal engineers. They've infiltrated our infrastructure and they've tried to undermine what's going on over here. They very much work against the church, and in actual fact, I know we've had a couple of representatives sent here who are trying to dig out some of their perfidy and naughtiness. You got a question? You just want to touch the man, don't you? Yeah.
You look so excited to do it! Do it! Touch
Touching
him!
the man.
Touching the man. I can
Touching
tell you,
the man.
Paladin, if you're interested, Shadar outside was the smallest of 5 corrupted snack demons, tied to the power conduits of Earthshaker. The other 4 have,
He's just pointing at the frog as he comes up with the man.
Oh.
and the GM
Snack.
No, that's the mayor.
is...
No, the mayor's
that
still
was
in his
the GM.
Condom suit, I think.
The GM takes the poison damage. So, anyway,
So it's a snack demon.
Yeah.
Was that created by?
that was
Anyone
created when the
particular?
heart... The snack demons were created when the heart was ruptured. So, that one came out, that was one of the smaller ones made from one of the smaller fragments of the heart. There's another 4 of those knocking around in the city somewhere. We think, because this is almost certainly a subterfuge attempt, it was probably something to do with Soggy Bottom, and we reckon one of their spies in Spindlebrae might be somewhere behind this. Now, in addition to that, the Golden Gear of Faith, which is the secret stabilizer of Earthshaker, that's fallen out, that's landed on the orphanage. So we can have to get several lads in to basically clean it up a little bit, if you know what I mean, and put it back in the machine. So apart from that, I mean, the main junk here is that we need you to find the bit of missing, find the bit of missing gem over in Borriga, and bring it back. And yes, what is it?
Soggy Bottom would like to know, I mean, not Soggy Bottom, Durham Bandit would like to know, is Soggy Bottom next to Crinkly Bottom?
Good question. Very funny. Nice reference. No. It is. I do like the Crinkly Bottom reference, though. Good question. Bless your hearts. Yes.
Can we expect any help from the elves? Especially with finding my accent, because it is just gone. I suspect it'd be fast.
Hang on, let's
Oh dear me.
Oh, dear.
Dear me.
So, with regard to the elves, I mean, the elves and the dwarves, they have no friendship between them, but if you can find a way maybe to help the elves, I'm sure the elves will help you, if you know what I mean. The gnomes have always kind of gotten on with them okay, big, pointy-eared fellas they are. The thing I will tell you about those elves is they are obsessed with barbecue. I don't know why.
Barbecue.
They love barbecuing. They
Does
love
that mean they have drink?
They do have something they drink there, but to be quite honest, they're a very peculiar lot of elves, and I wouldn't be 100% on drinking it, if you know what I mean. I've seen it, and it's blue.
It's not blue.
Blue.
I've drunk worse.
What about these blue gnomes?
You mean the blue dwarfs?
No,
You said blue
the
nose.
deep dark blue.
Oh, I meant blue dwarfs, sorry. It's
All right.
dark blue dwarfs.
So it's not.
Dwarves.
Yeah.
They're not gnomes.
Yeah, basically, so if you want to know about the deep dark blue gnomes, so they came in...
Dwarves.
No, dwarves.
Dwarfs.
Right.
Dwarves.
You're confusing it.
Yeah, sorry man.
He's confused.
So the deep blue gnomes, they came in...
Dwarves.
Dwarves.
Fuck's sake, what is going on?
Dwarves.
You told us about them. I asked about the gnomes because that appeared to be something you hadn't
No,
told us
it's
about.
exactly the same
So you
thing.
don't need to tell
Let
us
me
about
not
the
do
dwarves.
the accent. The deep blue dwarves came in through the distant mountains.
Right, hold on. Take 45.
Yeah.
Right.
They settled
The bloopers will be
basically-
shown tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
They settled up in the mountains anyway. They found rich deposits of cheese up there and basically started these mines off for the expensive kind of cheese gems.
Is there
that they were
somewhere
finding.
special that they hide their gems?
What, the dwarves?
Yeah, the
Well,
one the trunk.
it is a giant fortress.
What about the
It's a
gnomes?
fortress.
Yes, it's a giant underground dwarven fortress.
What about the
Okay.
gnomes? Do they have gems somewhere special?
The gnomes, they hide them in their prison pockets. Absolutely they do.
If
So-
we find any deep blue gnomes, you want to hear about them?
Yeah,
Because that'd be
you
something.
should actually hear about the deep blue gnomes. Now, I will say, okay, one of the things that I heard about last time when we got the ambassador's report on the deep blue dwarves
Dwarves.
is that up in the mountains you are likely to find kobolds, orcs, and all sorts of other mutated creatures
Oh.
of a cheesy disposition. So there you go. Now, we can lend you, and he points out the window to a horse and cart that's just standing there outside his window. He goes, we've got this beautiful, well-equipped horse and cart outside here that you can store your stuff on when you're going for your travels.
Can you turn to a horse?
Yeah, should be
Yeah,
able
just
to.
on the wall.
So you've got a snack as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, there might come a time where the horse is missing.
You'll
and
probably
the
need a horse. And as well as that, obviously, if you need to do any stocking up in the city, if you need to go anywhere, get anything that hasn't been completely destroyed, you are welcome to obviously use. But apart from that, will you get the feck out and go and get that goddamn gem if you don't
I'm
mind?
going to try and touch the mirror again.
And with that, the mare dodges out of the way,
Do you?
rolls a nat 1. Thank you.
And
Is this for me or the
yay!
Right, the mare.
As you gently caress
Is
its
the mare
Oh, I'm full up in
poorly?
there just like,
D8,
yeah.
D8, D8.
Is the mare poorly?
There's
Oh,
D4.
Mr. Mayor, you don't look well.
There's two D4s.
D8.
Oh, bye bye.
That's the same kind of style.
Do you want D8?
Oh, I've got one in mind.
Oh, there's one.
Okay, well.
Oh dear me.
Okay, the mare starts being violently ill and passes out just as you guys have finished. The lady comes
Oh,
up and
no.
starts like giving him
I've got three points of lay on hands.
Have you killed the mayor?
oh, thank goodness, the mare like it's like some sort of anaphylactic shock just slowly becomes.
Mr. Mayor, I think you need to put that condom back on.
Please don't eat the mare. I'll have to
I'm
make
trying
it
to make it
a
easy for you.
Okay, so this is going to require a little bit of, I know it's rare for this team, organisation and deciding what it is we're going to do apart from touching people, and apart from backflipping into walls, and apart from just
I've
flipping in
got
boxes.
10 HP back anyway.
Good man.
Should we go to
Are
the
we not
magic
gonna
shop
rest?
before we leave?
Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to give everyone a decision on what they want to do. If you guys want You know, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to go off to the well-crafted adventure that is the body if you want to.
Well, I want
Hang on, let's go in order. Let's go in order. And this time we'll start with, we'll go backwards one. 4.
Huh. She's just gonna like leave the office, go up to the cart, become a barrel, and go to sleep.
Right, that was easy enough.
Next.
I will go collect my donkey called Horse,
Nice.
and then head over to the potion shop.
Potion shop, excellent. Okay, we will come back to.
My character has no money, so she's gonna.
Okay, so
There's a lot of
magic
them.
for
She does
sorcerers.
Yes, I want to go to the cart and see if there's a way to expand it so everyone will fit on it.
Not that, but any spare money.
You
she
want to
does,
use
she
your
just
tinkering on the card. Okay, that seems fair enough.
So right now, Mikhail has no spare money.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I am going to. Well, I've only got 17 health at the minute, so I should really go and rest.
Or
Well, ask me first, and you might have something to do.
Yeah, let go elsewhere first, and I'll come back to us, please.
okay, I'll come back to you. So you'll pass. Galinda.
I'm going to go back to my shop and collect some items and check on the gnome who's running the shop, please.
Okay.
NPC number 7.
I have heard
NPCs,
that perhaps
yeah.
he sold something yesterday.
You might have done
Is
fancy.
it that rare?
Is he dead?
Yeah, 'cause it's not really
Yes.
real at the minute.
He was a bit shocked when a customer walked in, I must say.
What are you doing, sir?
4 things I was going to say. First of all, before I sleep, I'm going to go to the magic shop. Next, I'm going to say though is that I think you ought to try, when you've had some rest, to go to the Holy Order of the Glorious Sproing. That is where the engineers can build devices like your gnome dust extraction filtration unit.
Well, I was going to ask the.
You
Yeah,
just
that's
need your
where
concentration.
well,
That's where the part you need is.
The Holy Orders of the Glorious Sproing, I'm aware, might be able to help you. And I was going to say, frankly, too, we need a leader.
We do need.
We need a leader. And I suggest that leader should be the most reliable person will be the paladin.
Paladin. Anyone?
Mm.
Maybe
You
one?
I'm
can't-
not even going to remove.
I can't lead because I'm all over the place. And I can't see
Yeah.
anyone else. I can't see
Not
anyone
all
else capable of leading
Sounds good to
Was
me.
pretty good.
because everyone else is all over the place in
She's a
different ways.
monster.
Exactly.
Paladin.
Tony, do you accept this holy task?
I think he just looks up towards the ceiling. I need something back for this.
The cloud opens. The cloud opens, and as it does, a glorious wad of cheese just falls on your head like a sign from above.
Not what I mean.
A
There's
cheese
There's
stuff!
a small broken like glass window where some of the cheese from her punching the demon.
To be honest, this world's something like Terry Gilliam might make if he was really unwell.
Yeah.
So we are following you.
Okay, well,
I'm
you're
going to
glorious
shake your hand
leader.
and say
Well, my
congrats.
character doesn't know this. She's just.
I can shake your hand and say congrats.
Well,
No,
I'm wearing gauntlets
it's when
now,
water-
so.
She's wearing gloves.
Okay, I'm just making some notes here.
Like it's
So,
learned.
Russ, you turn into a barrel, you're going to have a lovely sleep.
I'm just asleep.
That's fine, you can do all the things that you need for sleeping. Tony, you are going to go to a potion shop.
No,
He's
No,
going to the
magic
shop I
magic.
went to last time.
Sorry,
I've been to the potion shop.
Yeah, me.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, other Tony, sorry, I'll
One
use Scout's
squirrel.
name, Strong Pierre.
Is there a separate magic shop to my emporium?
Yes.
Yes.
Which potion shop are you going to? You're going to go to Galinda's potion shop?
Whichever one's closest.
Okay. Okay, so you get to the potion shop. Galinda, please tell Jean-Pierre what it's called. You've just got there, in fact, so you're just stepping behind the counter as Tony comes in.
I'm back.
You are just back.
Funny, that's
You-
called Galinda's
You
potion.
have decided to go
Can I
to the shop.
I need
So
to.
as you step behind the counter,
I need to
just
talk to
about,
the gnome that's
just
there
about to
first.
question the gnome, just before you do, a customer walks into the shop.
Oh, hello again.
Oh, yeah. Name on the side. Right, makes more sense.
This is my little shop. Hello.
Right, well, I've got. He takes out the coin pouch. I've got like 50 gold, and
Ooh.
yeah, I would like either something to heal or something to see in the dark, because I don't think half of us can.
Well, that's interesting. Now, what you can do is you also have your magic jams
storage
that you use and sell. You also have the potions that are in stock, and you also check stock levels for anything specific as well.
The only thing I have
Yeah, she's not going to touch it.
I've got your
is
stock list.
Oh, yeah, she did spend a lot of it. Yes.
you've got it.
What are you looking for, Tony?
Either dark vision or just basic healing.
I've got.
Yeah, you can just say she's looking up.
I'm just getting.
There's
the-
raspberry
yeah, that looks
retaliation.
There's some on the back as well.
There's blueberry
You
barrier.
want the heel thing as well, don't you?
The heel is licorice horrors. Fairly
Oh, right.
good.
Just find out something else.
One time we shop it, I'll give you a change.
Okay.
Lemon cleanse removes poison, disease, or minor effects.
Yes, lemon cleanse is a very good one.
No, I think
You're going to be a bit confused at this point because she's like showing you different jams that have got like sparkly weird things in them because she is a jam-based magic person. It's a bit
Oh, we've got
confusing.
stuff for the tummies. Poorly
And she
known.
also has tummy medicine for gnomes get very, very poorly.
That's
It's all
right.
very, very, very peculiar. Anyway, let me just pull out the thing if my computer stops freezing. Right, so first of all, you've got a dark vision potion on the shelf, yes. It's called Nighty Night Nectar. It's blackcurrant coloured with a hint of mushroom. Now, you do have that listed as a price of, at the moment, 55 GP, but I'm sure you can negotiate.
Would you like to negotiate for some of this beautiful blackberry
I should
jam?
probably point out that Glinda's not great in negotiation in real life, but as a character, I have no idea.
No,
Well,
no,
it's-
that's alright, it's 55, that'll do me just fine.
Ooh,
I think you're going to need the money, being how your town just exploded.
Yeah, it's true.
55.
You also, you do have a jam-based healing potion.
I do.
Jelly,
Lemon balm.
Jelly of Mending, which
Oh, that's
will
new.
deal 2d4 plus 2 points. And you can let that go for cost price to 25, or you can bump it up.
I am broke.
So you can give it as a free
Right, you
gift
spent
if you want.
55 gold on that.
If you
Have
just
you
give
got
money.
one more gold?
I have 3 more gold.
One more gold, you can have it.
Wow.
Okay, so you get the Jelly of Mending, which does 2d4 plus 2.
56 gold.
And if you roll a dice and get a max heal roll, i.e. all of them, it will also remove any exhaustion. And you can split it on toast.
And you can also feed it to the frog.
Double stream still okay, Dan?
On this one now, on
Fantastic.
TikTok.
I'll have a look on the Facebook.
It's okay, I can see the Facebook one. Lot.
Oh,
Is there anything else you'd like to buy?
Ooh, I've got a
No,
discount.
but
I would like to-
we do have a horse and a donkey waiting at the main gates. We're going to leave as soon as everyone's grabbed their things.
Marvellous.
Nice. Can I just talk to my gnome?
Well, can I just finish any
Can we
things that are
progress
going
the
first?
story?
But I'm in my
I
shop.
know, but Tony was first, it's just you were there, so it made sense to have you do the deal.
Okay.
We'll come back to you, so don't worry. Tony, are you going to stay in the shop and wait for Glinda, or are you going to go back?
No, I think I'll go collect my things now.
Okay, you're going to collect your donkey and tie it to the cart successfully. Lovely donkey, give it some food. There's some straw, just hay, sorry, wait next to the thing.
Is it covered in cheese?
No, thankfully, because
better
they're
than
not cruel
horses
to
and straw,
animals
I
in
think,
Stable
yes.
Way. They're just cruel to orphans,
Oh,
other people, other
15%
gnomes,
so
and
cruel.
any sentient creatures. Anyway, back to you. You were tinkering with the cart, I believe. So, I'm going to need some dice rolls, I think.
Oh no. Oh wait, I got proficiency, it's fine.
You have.
If it's tools proficiency, then it's plus 2 to d20.
Oh
Hang on a second, I need to just find the skills for this, and I'm also working out what would be on the cards. Wood.
And a mimic.
Laura, you're in charge of the cart now. You will need to write down that you are the cart master. Which is better than being an arse master, so there you go.
No, that's him. That's you.
No, you're the party master.
Oh, yeah, no, I've got my own donkey. We've got a horse
Ass
and cart.
master, oh yeah, of
That's
course.
nice.
Oh, you did.
Right.
Right. What?
Okay, Aaron, I'm just literally winding down. The internet's good, but it's not great. It keeps freezing up. Okay, so you're going to upgrade the cart. You've had an idea in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You've looked at this wooden cart, which basically just looks like a big hay cart, and you're going to make it into a 2-story battle cart. Okay, this is going to take you an hour or two. It's going to be rickety, probably won't work too well, but we'll work on it over time. So, remember I scroll down. So I'll let you decide what you're going to work on first. Okay, so you need to write this down. You can work on a second floor for people to sleep in first. You can work on an extendable ramp at the side. You can work on a potion rack and dispenser catapult.
These are
which might be useful for a certain Glinda and her potions and yourself.
Potion what?
Catapult. Catapult. You can add a special mimic hatch to the mimic, and you can also add battle shielding. But you can only add one today.
Okay.
So,
right, so
I should point out each one of those is slightly more difficult to make.
Yeah.
So the easiest one will be the first one, which is the second floor, but you're welcome to make any one of these. If you want.
So, how many people are around at the moment? You came back to the cart.
Yeah, he's back to the cart. The men
So-
asleep in the cart.
So, I've got these ideas in my head of how to improve our cart. I could add a second floor so everyone could sleep. Maybe an extendable ramp. A potion catapult, maybe? A mimic hatch for our friend over here. Or some battle shielding.
You don't know which one of the barrels inside is me.
What would you suggest, sir?
I'd go with the catapult because I mean we can sleep on bedrolls. The ramp, I mean, I could probably just lift anything that needs to go in anyway. Mimic can hide wherever they want to hide without a hatch. And the shielding sounds hard to do, so work on that the rest of the way.
So I'm going to do the potion catapult.
Okay,
Yay.
so you're going to need to roll. You've got a Tinker's tool, which is going to give you +2 proficiency. This is going to be an intelligence-based roll for you.
Yep.
So please tell me what you get and add 5 to it.
16 plus 5.
Oh, very, very nice indeed. Well, Potion Rack was a difficulty level of 17, so you passed that fine. For the next couple of hours, you guys will hear tinkling sounds coming, and when it's done, your bandolier of jam, Amanda, can be used through the cart to launch projectiles at people coming towards the castle centre.
Yay.
Nice.
You can also use it for any standard potions anyone may own as well. And yes, you can. Before you ask, I know what you're thinking regarding your horrible fault.
Was one I was going to ask actually.
Wow, okay.
I was going to go and see the tinkery people who he was on about.
Absolutely. You want to go and see the Holy Order of the Sprocket.
Yes.
Okay, so
Galinda's not there yet.
we'll do this a bit quick because it doesn't take too long.
Yeah.
So you get down to the Holy Order of the Sprocket, like bouncing along. Like little gnome children dancing around you, occasionally slipping into puddles of goo and just dying because...
I was going to try and just reach out.
You think of it incidentally as always, and everyone's like, well, there goes another one. Eventually you get to this big hall that you've been directed to, Tony mentioned to you, that Mikkel mentioned to you. And outside it says, Holy Order of the Sprocket, Engineering Halls, and the door's open, you can see a desk behind it, and there's like a busy looking gnome with a big handlebar staff and monocle. It's like, oh, hello there, it's Wobble. Wobble, isn't it? Wobble, yes, come in, Wobble, what can I do for you?
I'll put my hand out to say hello.
Ah, yes, I'll shake your hand before I do this very, very important transaction with you that affects whether or not your shop opens, shall I?
Yes.
Okay. You miss. Okay, he's like, yeah, you can pass. So,
As his hands.
what is it you need? What is it you need from
I
us?
would like a couple of things.
Okay, okay.
I would like a gnome duster.
A gnome duster, and he reaches behind him and pulls out like a stick with some photos. I don't think you're thinking of a gnome duster.
Dust
I
extractor.
think you may be thinking of a dust extraction filter.
I don't care as long as it sucks the dust off.
Right. There's 2 things that can do that. And the one you're thinking of, I do, and the other one you get round the back of the bar. Now,
I've never had that experience.
you've been to the wrong bar. So, what you need is a gnomish dust extractor for your shop. Now that has a current mark value of 125 gold, and it will take 4 days to install.
Or you can give us a cheaper.
Are you using intimidation or negotiation?
What kind of persuasions are we using here? I'm curious.
Well,
Or do you want to roleplay?
I'm going to puff myself right up because of my froggy throat bit.
Yeah.
No, my froggy throat bit.
All right.
Yeah. I'm also going to start changing my colours,
Oh dear.
going all disco light like. And I'm going to say it's either you give us it for 20 or I give you a massive hug and kiss.
Oh,
So you're using intimidation.
Intimidation. What's your intimidation?
Ah, no freaking.
can't he spit
I
poison
didn't put
as
that
well?
2 seconds. You
Didn't
have.
Can't
see
he spit
your,
poison?
Oh, you didn't write this. That's
Killing
the
the
problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm
representatives, the
saying.
only people that can help you shop those, and that wouldn't be a grab. Let's see
check
what
it.
happens.
1 sec.
Charisma.
Charisma. So what's your
Charisma plus.
Oh,
You didn't write it.
Oh no, it's a -1.
Okay, that's great. So,
Not surprised.
No.
What have I got to try and beat? So you're not going
I'll
to
Just
Yeah.
roll.
7, 6.
you actually got higher than he did, funny enough. He's like, look, I know you're upset. I know. I'm trying to remember what
I'm going to keep
I know
swallowing.
you're
I'm
upset.
gonna
No,
keep
no, that's
swallowing.
Irish. I know you're upset at the price of the part that you need, okay? It is expensive. 125 is a lot. I can't take the price down to what you want, which is 20. But I can,
25.
I can meet you part way, okay? I can go maybe as low as 90.
I'm
That's
going
not
to
hard,
swallow
right?
a bit more.
Roll.
Right. Be good.
Not 20, not 20.
Or 16, so 15.
What did you say?
25.
25 it is. You rolled with that one.
Also,
Oh,
right, I do spell myself now.
He's like, right, fine.
Right,
You
so
can have it and we'll have it ready in 3 days. Just get out, please.
I haven't finished.
What?
I would also like Leslie.
You want
like
more?
You
Yes.
threatened this man. You threatened him and you're like, I need more. I think you should have done it
I tell you
all
what.
before you threatened him.
the other thing you need, we need a refit, repair, refit,
I'm not just about that bit yet.
restock.
I would
As
like
well.
to know where I can find a certain jug.
Certain
A
joke.
jug.
A jug that can make mayonnaise, that can make alcohol.
Haven't you already got one there?
No, you haven't given us it yet. You said I had to go and find it.
Oh, right, of course you haven't found it yet. I forgot. That was reminding me.
Is it a special one?
It is a very special jug.
Mayonnaise.
Yes.
Oh no, not the mayonnaise. Not the mayonnaise.
Is it a special kind of alcohol?
No, he's
It does
literally
make
going to have a
alcohol.
jug of
Luckily, I'll
mayonnaise.
catch just for that. So it's like, you're talking about the favourite jug that makes all the weird mayonnaise stuff.
Yes.
That you might need to ask the seer out on the, where's the map on again? Thank you. Pass it over here.
There's a seer.
There is a seer. There is a Gnomish seer in the Shires. And that would be the person who's going to be working to ask if you collect many, many interesting items, and I'm pretty sure that's one of them.
Okay. Have you got any drink on? Alright, that's top of it. After I leave the 25.
What, you're not asking for the
Well,
refit?
there's 2 bottles, by the way, 2 bottles, 2 barrels of turnip vodka.
I don't trust the barrels.
On the cart.
I don't trust them.
No, you need to write them down. They're in the stock. Because they were
The
planned.
barrels.
You ruin my
probably
barrels,
one
I
of
ruin
them.
you.
Although, I should warn you that they will have a chance of exploding if they're not consumed at some point. So
I think
I
I
I can't
consume
see that
some.
being an issue.
I can't either. That sounds like
Standard activity.
Galinda.
Yes.
How are you, Galinda? You are currently in the gnome shop. So, you see your customer out with a happy smile, having made yourself, I think, 55 gold pieces or so.
That was for
Hmm?
2
Ruin my
potions.
vodka.
Yeah, well,
ruin
you also
your
made an extra
life.
gold on that. You're
That's
looking
fine,
through
that's really
yesterday's
my character.
takings and discussing things
That's
with
just
the
like you.
elves. So, the elves are like, oh yes, you know, we have
It's
lots
a
of...
no.
Sorry, the gnome, thank you. Gnome NPC number 7, wearing a badge, okay. So, let's find out what you sold yesterday. So,
Yes, little man, what did we sell? We sold something yesterday, didn't we?
you did.
Somebody might owe me some money.
It's already paid.
Mm-hmm.
You might owe more money.
Somebody still owes me some money.
It depends how good the gnome is at keeping receipts, isn't it? So, hang on, I just need to pull up some stats for the gnome accounting for you or not. Whilst he all tries to make my job even harder.
Ain't hard.
Oh, good. You won't be able to on the other one, but sure, why not? Okay, so, sorry, let's need to edit this because the stock list has changed. I'm sorry for this taking a second. No
Mischief
changes.
managed. Ooh, that's a nice one. That one. What is it? I don't know. I was looking at the thing. No.
Oh, no, that was a spell symbol.
Oh no.
I was checking some of the spells out.
You silly people and your magical words.
So let's just get this sorted out because I just realised that I haven't taken into account whether or not NPC number 7's any good actually at accounting or not. Oh, how's that by the way, Tony? Good was.
Pretty well.
Excellent. I'll drop my call.
In the studio today with the apprentice, they're just practicing that.
Fantastic. I meant to drop my mind, obviously being so busy with the game and stuff, so I will. Anyway, so confirmed purchases. We've got Jean Pierre obviously bought the 99 nectar and jelly of mending, so you made healthy 56 GP I think off that.
Yeah.
Michael bought 2 potions.
It was Michael. I thought it was Mikhail.
Mikhail, I know, I'm always going to pronounce it weird. According to the records, Mikhail bought, you that for a fag or you just like going weird stretches?
I'm so
You
many
grab
things
that
going
mental. Mikhail purchased a potion of cat-like reflexes according to the gnome. And
Oh,
also
no.
purchased this is according to the gnome, you could be wrong. Also purchased a potion of healing.
It's
according
the
to the gnome. So,
And how much did we
in
make?
total, the total value of stock moved yesterday was 375 gold pieces.
Really?
Yeah.
For 2 potions?
No, you sold more than 2 potions. There
Oh,
was a
right.
major event on yesterday.
Oh, so hang on. But there was no money left after the...
You left the gnome in charge. I'm letting you know what your shop did over the night. This is your overnight earnings while you were
All
there.
together.
All together. This is what NPC 7 made.
Through
But
the
there was
deed.
no...
What don't you understand?
There was no money left
Where?
in the town?
What? Who said?
You're thinking of the arena.
That was
From the
arena.
just the arena. I thought
Yeah,
the
that
whole
was-
town had been cleaned down.
No, we
No.
didn't bankrupt the
No.
entire town.
No,
Okay.
people have been shopping all day.
We just took a bunch of
Because the
arena
was
money.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
But
you've-
Robert, everyone.
You notice, amongst other things going, the Druid's Delight, Snoring Syrup, Half Invisibility, Fizzling Fortitude, Mildly Cursed Healing Potion, Potion of Cat-like Reflexes, Jelly of Mending and the 99 Nectar have all been sold. You moved 375 gold pieces in stock, you made net earnings of 275 gold pieces, but your shop was, it looks like someone may have helped themselves to something, there's 100 GP of missing stock as well, because Gnome 7 wasn't on the ball fully.
So how much was missing?
100 gold pieces of stock, but you did make a net earning of 275 gold.
So I can assume that some things were stolen.
Just standard, like, busy day, to be honest, I always take into account whether or not people are nicking things.
Okay.
And what do you want to do? Do you want to cash out your earnings, or do you want to...
I'll take them.
Okay, so you have got your net earnings of 275, giving the rest back to the gnome. Do you want to keep gnome 7 running?
Yeah, it seems okay.
Are you going to give gnome 7 a name?
Boris.
Okay, she's called Boris.
She is now.
Yeah.
I thought it was a he.
She's now female.
Gnome 7 was undecided. Okay,
Okay.
gnome 7 would be male.
Oh, I was just asking.
They all look very similar at the
Expendable
moment.
number 7 now
Expendable
has a
as the gnomes. They're usually dead.
Okay, you need to restock. Do you want me to give you the price on restocking?
How much is the average potion?
Well, it depends on the potion.
Depends what you stock.
Will be a second. Okay, so we're going to make some assumptions here for your restock. Restocking! Hello, Chips. Would you like a coffee? Please do.
Got another stick
Okay,
I don't
so...
sit.
there. It's still stuck to your solo.
Actually, yes, please.
Well, I'm nowhere near you, but
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
so
stick to
if you want to fully restock your shop, you're looking at a cost of 225 GP.
Oh, so that leaves me 225, leaves me 50. Yeah,
But
okay.
that will basically allow you to restock
It's the only
everything.
way I can be
Okay.
sure it's not touched by the
Is
frog.
Galinda at the cart yet?
Trust you.
And do you want to spend anything on marketing or anything before
No.
you finish this? Okay, do you want to spend any money on training
No.
your gnomes?
No,
No? Okay then.
no.
That's it.
Thank you.
So I'm left with 156 and 100 that's missing.
Okay, so is there anything else?
Can
you
I
want
use
to
intuition?
do? Yeah, absolutely.
Then I might have a clue who stole the money.
You want to include,
It's
you don't have any security cameras or something like that. If you want to install security in your shop, you can. You can train, or
The
you
DM
can
is up
training
to
your
three now.
gnomes to be better at that.
Is it up to
Basically, the sort of
30?
thing.
Okay, well, I'll give my
That
gnome
one's for
20 gold for
That's for
training.
the
Yeah.
mayor.
What do you want?
That leaves me 136.
Yeah.
136 gold.
Okay, so we're going to say we're
Next
giving
round.
your gnome 20 gold pieces to be trained in
126.
security and shop management.
So I've got 100.
Anyway, I'm on the way back to the
Card?
card.
Okay, you will have your thing installed in 3 days in your shop. Your shop now has the requisite necessary paperwork. I can't believe you're doing shop management as part of this, but there you go. Right, so you've spent, finally, before we get back to what's going on in the game, Galinda. Because you've spent 20 gold pieces on staff training, whilst you're away, your gnome is going to do a crash course in shop security, customer tracking, basic inventory and recognising suspicious
Get
customers.
poisoned.
I've got
you know-
646 gold in total left.
Great. Well, that's a lot. You could have done quite a lot with your shop, at that, to be honest. Your equipment in the shop now, you've got like ledgers, you've got a little clicky counter wand for like watching customers, and a little clipboard. And you've also got a little alarm being fitted at the minute, so that's good.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
With Boris now has confidence bonuses, inventory memory and security awareness, so that's good. It's semi-professional. And he has a yellow vest that says Junior Potion Steward.
That's great. Thank you.
So is called
Yeah,
Boris
Boris
now. Right, I'm just going to quickly make a call.
Yeah, forgotten me.
Does anyone else want a coffee?
No, I haven't been.
Sorry,
I
oh
went to
shit, sorry Tony, I'll come back to you on heat and water. Sorry Tony.
Right.
Right. Is
Start with-
Galinda at the cart
Just a
yet?
minute, I'm doing this.
Sending you a bucket of notes.
No, one note there first of all.
And Tony.
2 notes there, one after the other, numbers 1 and 2.
Oh no.
It's only because I ran out of paper on the foot number 1, so I went PTO and there's something on the back, so I had to turn another one. Okay.
I like how you number these, by the way.
I said it would have been on the back of PTO, but it's just a
Okay, this is
continuation.
interesting one. I like how this is going.
Yeah,
Okay.
so anyway, I've got a shopping list, so to speak.
Just so you're going into the magic shop. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this loaded up then.
I really hope Boris
Tell me
is on
what-
ball.
What rolls I need to make.
Okay. I need a piece of paper. Has anyone got this?
Oh, I've got plenty.
That's okay, I've got some now as well. I've
If you need paper, I'm quite happy to rent you some.
Oh, bless your heart. The good ones. Actually, can you give me a couple of slices of yours?
There's your new pizza thing.
Oh,
Let's have a look.
We love you.
Oh, that's
Did
lovely.
you got some more things to do?
No, I just felt left out. Everyone's throwing notes at you, so.
Oh, is it? I love you.
No, I felt left out, so. Yeah, go on, give the throw a hug.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll be another one. Great.
Yeah, when the GM makes a con roll, it's rather
Does that mean you
suspect,
got
I think,
poisoned again?
sometimes.
Right. Okay, so you're going to Ether and Uncle Blake's arcade allergies.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, you
So-
missed that all on camera as well.
Did you get one on me?
No, not yet.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Another one.
let me just change the camera back to what it should be anyway, because it's on the wrong one now. There we go.
You
Sorry
smell
guys, we're back
such
to the
a
main
cool
scene again.
company.
And back to the camera. So, you're in the magic shop. Mr. Ether, a tiny a half-elf enchanter as well in the shop. And as you enter, do you want me to mention who's walking in with you or not?
No, I'm going in. Just me, innit?
Okay, Tony walks into the shop.
No, he doesn't.
Nico walks into the shop, sorry. Now,
Paying special attention to the...
absolutely. So the shop's entrance features the normal arcane wards and mildly paranoid, like arcane security systems. Oh shit.
So the shopkeeper
Doesn't
goes...
seem to go off though for whatever reason. That's good. So they don't think there's anything really weird going on with you there.
Is this in my shop?
No, this is the magic shop.
Oh, right.
You walk in without a problem, and you see Mr. Anklebit and Mr. Ethan, the two proprietors of the shop there. There's a bin and like a glowing eye behind the store comes up, and he's like, hello there, how are you?
Right, do I suspect... I'm also watching him. Do I pick anything up from him?
No, they just seem pleased to see you, funny enough. The dice rolls were very much in your favour.
Well, I'm rather exhausted and I'm going to lie down after that fight that we had. And I'm part of the team that helped defend your village, but I need to do some shopping before I go off.
Sir, you're in the right place. How can I possibly help you?
Well, I've got a few things. First of all, I'm looking for a component pouch.
A component pouch. That's a good point.
Magic
Magic
component.
chance on that.
That's 50 gold. Or is that 50 or 25? I remember because you guys wanted
I've got one.
You've got a component pouch too.
Yep.
Yes, but I don't think you'd like to share.
Anything else you're looking for
I haven't got
tonight?
anything.
And how much would that be?
I think it's probably going to be 50 actually. I'm just looking
Wow.
online, but
No, it's 25. I remember you guys get 25 each for yours.
it depends. I'm just looking on the current price list for a component pouch.
Where's that? I was going off the prices I gave you guys.
So it's easy to check. Take on the actual petrol.
That's okay. I don't mind doing it.
So how much is that?
But yep, 25 gold.
25.
See, I told you I was
Yeah,
going to
yeah, you were well on.
I'm looking for some minor.
It's not turned on.
It's only going to be a minor trinket. Some sort of gnome attractor. Something that attracts gnomes.
Something that attracts gnomes.
Wouldn't that just be a bag
I'll
of
give you a
crisps?
bag of crisps, yeah.
Yeah, but
Piece of
something,
cheese
you know,
on a
it's
stick.
but well, generally sort of, you know.
Something entrancing, perhaps?
In what way do you want to attract gnomes?
Well, like, you know, sometimes I'm sort of, when I'm like sitting down, it's nice to have sort of friends around, you know. It's,
Oh, right. I think I get what you mean. Okay, okay, let me just, because that's kind of more of a custom item, really, isn't it?
is it?
Yeah, that's it. I could probably make you something up. I mean, if that's what you want. Let me have a think. I know what to put it against. So you really just want to make more friends and gnomes by the sound of things, which is lovely and very, very endearing. It reminds me of my good cousins, the wood elves. They're very friendly. They like making friends like that. Not so fond of spiders though. Weird bunch. Really fond of barbecues though. I never understood that. Barbecue elves.
No.
Anyway, I'm just putting together
I know
this
someone that would
custom
enjoy
item,
that.
and I'll tell you how much it will be. One moment. Right, so yeah, it's an affinity ring. It's a ring of gnomish affinity, so it's going to be custom. And what it will do, what this does is basically, if you wear it, it will draw gnomes passively into your social range. So basically, when you're wearing it, any gnome within 30 feet will feel a mild urge to strike up a friendly conversation, offer you snacks, loiter near you for no particular reason, sit next to you, things like that. It doesn't charm them, it just gives you
I
a
don't want to charm them.
vibe that, you know. I mean, out of character, it will also give you advantage on deception or persuasion checks when speaking to gnomes, and will also sometimes cause gnomes just to trip up accidentally and just fall down in front of you even, which is bizarre. It's quite expensive though. You are talking to have this manufactured is actually going to be approximately 500 gold.
approximately 500 gold.
Yes.
I was hoping for something not quite as expensive as that. We'll have to see. Well, let's continue.
What do you want to your call?
I'm fine.
So,
I mean, we could downgrade it and make it a much less powerful one, but I mean, this is a really good.
well,
really good
yeah, we
one.
might have to. By the way, do you know anything about magic, the various items that might be magical? I'll bring out this sword.
Ah, that is.
Which
Oh my goodness
is-
me! I recognise that sword. Yeah. Yes.
The
That's a
Grandeur
ranger's-
sword of Baragon.
That's right. Yes, Baragorn. Yes. That is the famous sword of the Ranger Baragorn, unless I'm mistaken. It is +1 magic weapon. Long sword.
Short sword.
Sorry, short
Says
sword.
short
No,
sword.
it was a long sword.
It says a short sword.
Oh, it was a long sword.
Is it?
Yeah, because you couldn't
Well-
hide it. Remember, you were trying to stick it in your coat.
Okay, well, it's
Yeah,
a,
it's a long sword.
fair enough.
So it's a +1 long sword with a giant weld mark across the middle, as if it's being kind of repaired.
And how much would that sell for? Since it's a long sword.
I'll tell you actually, just by going on anymore for that.
It should catch you a good chunk of money.
Yes, I know.
Oh, yeah, well, he says, coughing. So, funny you should say that, where I could be in the market for a long sword here. And I'd be prepared to offer you maybe 650 gold pieces.
Is that all? For such a sword, you just described it as a famous sword of a famous ranger.
Things have been tight recently. I mean, you know,
Oh,
maybe
well,
I
you got
could
it.
go up as high as 750 gold pieces.
Did you say 950? If you said 950, then I'd be able to make other purchases, so you'd be able to get your money
So
back.
I
this
could,
sword has
I
nothing
could
to do
say
with
400 and I'd do that enchanted ring.
Deal.
Marvellous stuff. And he takes the sword and whisks it away, and he sends his other guy, whatever his name is, off to the back to start working on the ring. And what else is it you need?
Right, so I've now got 400 from you,
You have.
and an enchanted ring coming.
Yes.
Right, well, actually, what I'm looking for, and
Oh dear.
What?
This is mine.
Is it storm related?
noise at the back.
What?
Noise at the back.
Oh! Oh, what's that? He hears a noise behind him,
Right.
and like something falls off one of the shelves. The other guy's obviously gone in the back there, so let me just yeah, he's like, oh my word, what's that? And he's like looking behind him.
11:23.
Okay, are you looking for anything in particular, or is this just like random opportunity?
That's what I said.
Right.
So I'm actually looking to buy something with the money I've got now.
Okay, he comes back again.
Yeah, what I want to do is to be able to move faster. I don't want just a potion, I want to be able to move faster. You know, the potions are one-off. I want to be able to, albeit a limited number of times or once a day or whatever, but something that gives me speed.
Speed, right, for that much money. Tell you, I might as well pick your brains rather than going online. You've done G. I mean, what do you normally get for around about 400 GP or less to give you speed? It wouldn't get long striding boots, would it?
Oh, you mean boots of speed?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I mean, there's. I always use
Boots
a
of wind
table
walking.
that I found online because the GM book just gives you like anything in
Yeah.
this bracket is like 100.
At this
600.
point I should point out, by the way, I have more than 400 GP.
By the way, Dad, the boots of wind walking, wind strider, those are the boots you'll be looking for. There's not much there outright increases speed.
Look.
Wind.
Yeah, you wouldn't like that. If you're talking about the boots of earth and wind.
No.
No,
No.
right, okay.
And I'm well aware that something like a ring or something is going to cost a fortune. I'm looking for something that's limited.
So just something speedy.
But not I mean, a potion is just like a one-off, and I'm not after a potion, I'm after
That's very, very
an
expensive.
item that
Okay.
has limitations.
Okay, let me just quickly check something here, and I'll be done in 2 shakes of a monkey's tail, I promise you.
And I think that will, that's my shopping done, by the way, for your benefit.
Okay, just a second then.
Oh, the phone's just froze. Oh, the phone.
Sorry about this. Let's pass this over to you, Tony. Here you go. And then we'll be back in the cart. That's the alright. Right. Here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think that's going to be very expensive.
I could bring up the price range, tell me what it is.
Yeah, I just looked at the price of that actually. I think it's about 2,000.
Hold on.
Makes sense. Hold on. I can find an item that Tony should be able to get that increases speed.
It might not be possible. It's not. It's not.
I'm just doing the final research. It doesn't look like it is possible. The speed is
So,
obviously a massive part. And also it'll depend on whether these guys have it or not.
Not quite faster.
Yeah, so,
Oh yeah, I could do it.
hold on. I also have,
It's uncommon, whatever that bracket is.
let me see what you've done, just in case it's a register. That's a one-dice item, that's going to cost a lot.
Yeah.
This is what you want, it's something you can just have for a decent amount of money.
Right, thanks. I'll look at that.
Remove
Yeah, he can do a charged ring of Longstrider. So it will be a ring that contains a certain amount of charges that then need to get it recharged by anyone or a shop that can do recharging. But he could do a ring of Longstrider, and what that will allow you to do is basically use the Longstrider magical effects on yourself a certain amount of times.
It has about 2 to 3 charges a day.
Yeah. He also has another one called, he has Boots of Speed. And Boots of Speed you can only use once for 10 minutes per day, and that will double your movement speed.
And how much does each cost?
The Boots of Speed are 800 gold pieces, and the creation of the ring with, well, there'll be a random number of charges in it, that will be 700.
The long strider will be a
The
lot
boots
more.
of speed are, yes, but I have to wait, won't I?
Lovely.
The boots of speed, 800.
Yeah.
750.
Done.
Done.
Nice.
Right, so finally, with that I believe we're all heading back to the cart. Tony, you have headed back to the cart. Glinda, you heading to the cart? Relevant stuff. Magic, you're already at the cart. You guys, as you arrive, you can see him busy tinkering. You head to the cart?
Yeah, I'm already climbing into one of the
Brilliant, the froggy.
jumping barrels.
Brilliant, you're getting into one of the alcohol barrels and sealing yourself in. I like the way you think.
Wait, are the barrels on the cart?
They are.
He's going to have to randomly figure out if he's crawling into Rusk or not.
Good point.
I'm going to knock and ask.
Are you going to
Rusk is asleep, you've got a chance of crawling inside of a mimic.
barrel 1, 2 or 3?
2 of them are your alcohol and...
Get them to roll for it.
Dad, remember the other thing as well.
Sorry my dude. And the thing is you can't tell them apart, is indistinguishable.
So it's 1, 3.
It's a guess.
That was my note here, just to say hi.
Sorry?
That was my note, just to say hi.
I know, I was going off the one. Oh yeah, go on. Right, so first of all, which barrel? 1, 2 or 3?
Go for middle, 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You get into it, and if I can just check something else. Yeah, you get into a barrel of delicious vodka with a faint taint of urine in it for some reason.
Oh no.
Quite a lot of urine, but the alcohol seems to be absorbing quite a lot of it. It's not stopping you enjoying it, it's just got that faint urine.
Wait, have you pissed in the barrels?
Maybe.
If you've attempted to piss, the third one, she will immediately try and eat you.
No, we're fine with that one.
So the moment you try and piss in her, I promise you, it'll be the last thing you do on the mortal for you.
No,
Okay guys, back to what we're doing. So,
I'm going to trip a certain turtle into a
It will-
certain mimic.
You have to work out if it was me or not.
this
Yeah.
is true.
I will get my own back somehow.
You will.
You'll have to
Okay,
figure it
so
out.
Tony, as the
That's
new
common,
party, would you like to
yesterday.
address us and tell us what it is?
Mind business service.
Yeah, everyone's here. I think first order. Got to get through the shires. I assume we've got a little bit of collective cash left, so keep an eye out for supplies we can grab along the way, and make best pace. Try and sleep on the far side of the Shire before we enter the Elfwood tomorrow, well rested.
I'm already asleep in the barrel.
Lovely.
Pretty well out
in
of
a
cash,
bar.
but I can
Are we
always
doing-
find some more.
We're going, because I'm
Straight
waiting.
there.
It's probably time to leave. You need to.
Perhaps I shouldn't-
Oh, Galinda, have you got jars
We do indeed.
How many jars have you got?
I've got 8 at all times.
Right, how about we get the frog person to spit in every single one of these jars and then we top it up with a bit of water?
Would that add to my damage?
We've already got it.
We've already gone over that one. That's
Would
fine.
it
We
actually?
melted the jars last time.
Each one does a
It's
different
not good
thing.
for glass or anything else.
Oh, it's fine. Well, I was
Each
just
one
going
does
to
like
make
a different damage.
poison grenades.
Why do you think I want the mayonnaise?
Poison mayonnaise.
Good bath and meal.
Yay, mayonnaise.
Everyone's going to be getting mayonnaise with their baked goods once the shops reopen.
Abracadabra. Mayonnaisica.
I think the frog wants revenge at this point. He's had enough of everything. He's like, right.
I don't know what he's on about. He doesn't have a swimming place.
It's 9% alcohol, that's more than enough.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I've got a little bit of gas, so I do apologise. Okay, so the kazoo choirs of Spindlebrae fade slowly behind you in a warbling crescendo of patriotic snack anthems and farewell honks. The air still smells faintly of burnt fondue, pickled turnip steam and bureaucratic panic as the rickety cart creeps away from the city gates, overloaded with cheese-stained supplies, questionable potions, and at least one semi-sentient menu. You look back one last time. This earth shaker dominates the skyline, festooned with half-melted bunting and worryingly uncoiled sausage garlands. Smoke coils from its ruptured cheese heart, and a gnome waits frantically from a scaffold for no real reason. At the head of the procession rides Jean-Pierre, paladin of glory, astride your rented glory, D'Artagnan, with the solemnity of a mounted knight on a thoroughbred steed. Your armour gleams, your moustache twitches heroically in the breeze, your sacred banner reads, actually, it's probably got a dragon on it, but we'll have control die anyway. The frog mascot is singing a limerick rudely from the barrel. Galinda, you're checking your poachal.
Dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies locked in a lavatory.
Yay!
From Sunday till Saturday, nobody knew they were there.
You get
well,
points. Yay!
You regain an extra 7 hit points.
Yay!
Galinda, you're double checking your potion satchel for leaks somewhere in the luggage. The mimic is snoring faintly.
She doesn't
everyone
snore,
else is
she's
on the
silent.
cart. Well, you're snoring now. You just realise no one told you. You're mortally offended if they do. So, with that,
Silent sleepers.
what direction are you guys taking? Are you cutting straight across for the forest?
Yes.
As long as there's a town on the edge we could rest in for that night. Obviously,
I would
above
like
table,
to go
but
to
you
the
need to see a
north.
seer. I
Yeah.
didn't know that, so we'll just sleep at the edge of town so you can investigate for one.
That's absolutely fine. I did have another map, but I can't find it. Can you pass me that in a minute? I just need to check something. I know it's a bit basic.
Have we got any blessings or curses? Have we got any blessings or curses?
No, not at the minute.
Don't
We
remind
wouldn't know
me.
about them necessarily.
You could be having blessings.
I think mine's been cursed all the way through with my dice roll.
Okay, I just need to find the encounter that I've got written
I think we got 3 critical ones yesterday.
Critical
and
ones.
We got 1 20.
Okay, so you didn't go to the pub, so let's go past that. I was surprised actually, I was pretty sure you were at the pub.
I was going to, but I got told to go to see the Sprocket people.
Well, that's up to you. We've done.
We did get a natural
Speed.
100 this year, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, didn't come to anything though.
Oh
Yeah, we
that's
got
it.
a natural 100.
Have you ever watched Police Squad? No, anyone watch
Anything
Police
like
Squad
Police
apart from
Academy?
me? No, it's slightly different. There's a bit where like
Leslie Nielsen.
basically you
isn't
go
it?
to the pub trying to find gossip about where you're supposed to go and stuff like that, which you guys have kind of dodged. And like all the information you get basically comes from the shoe shiner outside who just knows everything. It's because in Police Squad the shoe shiner knew everything. Like literally.
He's like the eyes of the street.
Yeah, he's the eyes on the street. Okay, so as you're trundling along, let us go to this is a good one. Roll the dice.
Must be on that.
Ooh. Yeah, as you're walking along, your beautiful D'Artagnan unfortunately steps into a puddle of what appears to be soft brie. Could you please make a strength DC 13 check for me?
Just check or save.
It's initially a check.
Nope. That's 10 total.
Okay, unfortunately, D'Artagnan has got stuck in the cheesy puddle and he's starting to sink. If you've ever seen the film The Never-Ending Story, there is a reminiscent bit of this coming up if we're not careful. It is going to take, 8 minutes before it sinks in completely. Oh no, what is happening?
What, the horse is sinking?
It's a donkey.
Right.
You are currently on the donkey, unfortunately, which doesn't help.
It doesn't have a saddle, it's just a pack saddle, so we'd just be leaving it anyway.
Okay.
Right, I use...
Hang on, it's starting with Tony.
There is an easy way of resolving this, but I'm not
Well,
gonna
let's
say
start
it.
with Tony because we go. You guys haven't caught on yet.
I'm still asleep, I'm just saying it's a way that it can be resolved.
I want to take out my bedroll, roll it under the donkey if its stomach isn't under yet, and then someone get the other side and just lift both sides at once.
Okay, who are you going to get to help you?
Probably
Me.
Magic, he looks the biggest.
Okay, hang on. So, what's your strength, please?
18 plus 4.
Okay, what's your strength?
20.
Okay,
Just-
could you both make me a. It's quite a heavy animal, so both make me a DC 15 roll, please. You can use as well.
13 plus... Is it with plus that? Yep, I got 15.
Yeah,
I got over. Was that... Is that
Okay,
with...
so,
Yeah.
well done, you two. So,
Once per day.
Yes.
So I got it out.
yeah, you managed to get out as well. I'm just making a note for XP purposes.
Yay.
So your natural movement speed would be...
What was the horse
Which
called
is
in
like a
Never-Ending Story?
Atreyu!
Atreyu!
That's true.
No!
Don't
Did you
worry.
succeed?
Yeah. Well, I did. He's sort of
Well,
failed.
it was a team effort.
Okay, well done. You guys who aren't asleep see out of the front of the car as like the tortle rushes over and basically manhandles this donkey out of like a cheesy puddle. You kind of peer out of your thing in a kind of piss-stained alcoholic haze and look as like what appears to be 4 turtles and 4 paladins lift 4 donkeys out of 4 puddles. Much to your
He's not
impressive
double-sided, he's quadruple-sided.
It's the Spindleberry equivalent. We see it when I swim.
Just always.
So go figure. So
What
as-
was the drunkenness on her, by the way?
you're currently at 9 because you're in a barrel on alcohol.
Brilliant.
So whilst you're doing that though, could you roll me an observation please?
An observation.
Yeah, investigation. We'll use investigation.
Investigation will be
Not very good.
4 plus 1. 5, oh, is it plus 1? I think it's plus 1, might be plus 2. So it's 5 or 6, put it
Yeah,
that
you
way.
definitely don't notice anything interesting there, but well, that's okay. We'll pass it across to.
Plus, yeah,
Could you
6.
make me a very difficult observation?
Of
roll,
course I
please?
can.
Actually, no.
Nick,
Wait.
yes.
Can you make me a really easy observation roll, please?
Yes.
Is it really brutally
It is
obvious?
for him, yeah. Only for him, though.
12.
Any
Yeah, you're
pluses?
definitely going to make this. So let me just feed this into the things. I just realised he'll have a natural advantage for this. So the cart is just outside of a town of Glimmerdown, and you, as you take your face out of the cart, you can smell different alcohol, different, better alcohol, wafting from ahead. The cart track stretches onwards, but you're fairly sure that over the hill you can smell some sort of amount of alcohol of a quality that you weren't expecting.
I hiccup and misty step. Out of the barrel, straight towards it.
Okay, so all of you guys suddenly see, almost like a cartoon, you know when like there's a puff of smoke and there was Wile E. Coyote and then there isn't anymore but there's still smoke. You see that in an opposite way. A puff of smoke appears and it's the frog and he's shouting like, "Fucking balls! I can smell it!" And he's like, literally
Get back!
rushing down the
Stop!
road towards it.
He's already gone, he missed his step.
Like,
Yeah, he's
come
missing
back!
steps,
Whoa,
there was
whoa,
there was
whoa.
no-
Come
Yeah.
back!
So you're going to get there first, and as you do, you have arrived in the sleepy Shire hamlet town of Glimmerdown. There seems to be some sort of festivities going on ahead. You can see what looks like a party on a hill, okay? And there's
Please tell me it's not giant robots.
all sorts of no. This,
Elephant
you'll be pleased to know that none of this will relate in any way to anything that you may find similar to anything else. It's all completely original content. It's lovely.
How big is the town?
So as you get there, anyway.
It's someone's
It's
111th birthday!
It's a largish town. There's like little buildings built into the side of the hills, and there's little gnomes all at the party in the distance that you can see. And there's like, well, would you like me to give you the description?
Yeah.
I go straight to the first one I see and grab a hold of them and ask them where the alcohol is.
So like a
Just kill them.
drunken insane where you've grabbed the person,
Okay,
so they're dead.
That's fine. That's okay. I just roll the dice for it. Okay, so rather than describing what's happening, I'm going to describe to everyone else what's happening and to you what's happening. So you rush up to a gnome at the edge of the party. You just see this blur of green rushing and leaping towards it, going, "Oh, the drinky pops!"
So it's like drunken fuck.
Fucking
Drink from loves all the gnomies. Drink. It's like diving in, right? So you grab a gnome and you're like, "Oh, where's the drink?" And the gnome, like, he's like clutched in your arms, and he's really drunk too. So even though he's poisoned, the poison's having less effect than what he's drank. He's like, are you here for the birthday party?
Yes, drink.
And he points you, right, and there's like a wooden hogshead barrel.
Yes.
There's like about 15 of those, and they're all full of different beers and wines. And they're all open at the top.
Straight
Okay,
into
you
one.
leap into, got a strong one, you leap into a big container full of port. And you're just floating, if you've never seen Spirited Away, you're floating a bit like when the frogs floating in the water there, just slowly rotating.
And as everyone gets close to us, you're just going to see like little water spout coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You guys, back at the cart, the frog has almost magically ran towards this party, doesn't care what the party is. And you just saw in the distance, because he was about 400 yards away, as he leaps into what appears to be some sort of dark red swimming pool. And he's just floating there.
Shall I demonstrate?
I'm guessing I'm a little bit over
They
there.
can go to jump first.
Whee!
So 15 is that?
I'll decide based on comedy.
Despite the fact that all this has happened, I'm still asleep.
You
I
are
don't know
supposed
what's
to go to
happening.
sleep. Paladin, you've seen one of your party members zoom off towards this. You don't know it's a party, but you can hear festivity music, you can see bunching, you can see all these sorts of things.
I count along the barrels to see which one he landed in when I see the water spout.
Okay, you landed in the fourth long barrel.
From what I remember Mum before, he'll be there in the morning.
Yeah, excellent.
I'll be there till next week in all honesty.
He's been there for a while. Okay, so let's. Do you want to just take the team now, or do you want the team to decide what they're doing individually, or what?
Sure.
Once we're inside the village, he's just going to unstrap his donkey anyway. I'm going to go find us a room.
Okay,
or
that's
farm,
fantastic.
Something.
Okay, so as your leader, we'll start with you. So you are at. And I've just.
What's the name?
Hang on a second, I've just got to get the name, I went to the wrong page. Okay, so you basically tie up your cart and donkey outside the Fat Pony Inn. The Fat Pony Inn is an architectural calamity draped in party streamers and leaking all sorts of liquids from its gutters. Its walls bulge slightly in bad architecture design and also with gnomes just splatting off the walls drunkenly. A wooden sign depicts a massively fat pony mid-sleep, its tongue out and eyes crossed. Smoke sparks and occasional pigeon on fire erupt from a small lean-to labelled pyromantic displays. Music leaks from all the windows. There are 2 jukeboxes playing different songs simultaneously in there that you can tell. And if you'd like to go in and try and get a room, you are of course welcome to. I will take that as your turn and we can do that straight away if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Okay, not a problem. So you step into the Fat Pony Inn, just give me a moment.
Fat Pony Inn.
So,
This is in
Is this a gnome place?
Glimmertown?
yeah,
Glimmerdown.
It is, but it's got different things for different people in there, including Glimmerdown.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you walk in, the air's about 60% smoke, 30% shouting, 10% cheesy smell. Gnome and human and elf partygoers fill every inch of space. There's a massive party on, some are in funny costumes, one
Elf,
wearing an
no.
inflatable turtle costume for some reason.
Is there any
Tables
dwarves? we
there
spot-
might be, you'll have to have a look when
Have a
you get
look.
in there. You're not in yet, it's telling you it's in there yet.
Okay.
So, tables are stacked 3 high to accommodate snacks. There's kegs of Dildo's birthday brew foaming uncontrollably.
Who?
That's what it says. The walls sway ever so slightly with bricks occasionally falling out from the base of, like, you know, people stomp dancing on things. There's a band playing on a stage. Thank you very much, there's a jukebox at one far end that's clockwork playing hideous music that just like clashes badly with it, and another one at the other end. You can just about make the bar where there is a big, fat, jolly gnome behind the bar who must be the barkeeper. And what would you like to do?
Heads up to the bar, gives like a couple of knocks on it to grab his attention. Oh, evening. We've been sent by Spindlebray. We're going to go see the dwarves. Don't know if the news has reached yet, but Earthshaker, well, it shook a bit too much. Yeah, so we got to go replace some gubbins in it. I was hoping there was somewhere you could put us up for the night.
Right, these are Cornwall gnomes, obviously. Well, fuck, that was a Irish anyway. Well, any friend of the mayor's is a friend of ours, of course, and we understand the terrible things that have been happening in Spindlebray, because he's drunk. He said, we saw smoke coming down over the hills not that long ago, and there was bits of metal kind of raining down and getting stuck in our lips, just like Father Bigley, if you remember him.
Exactly like Father
Thank you.
Dippy.
Father Bigley. So, anyway, yes, absolutely, we'd be more than happy to put you guys up. Normally the rates would be much higher than this, but how many people have you got in the team?
Define people.
How many sentient creatures do you have in your team?
Define sentience.
How many breathing creatures do you have in your team?
Well, now it's 8 because there's also a donkey and a horse.
Ah, well, you can put up a donkey and a horse, don't you worry, we'll keep them safe. None of them will get eaten, it's fine. We'll say if there's 6 of you, 6 copper pieces.
Screw you, I'm staying in the barrel.
5 copper pieces.
Are you sitting in
They
barrel?
haven't spotted me, I'm still a barrel.
4 copper pieces.
4 it is. Good negotiating, sir.
And for that you'll get a room, and heck, you can help yourself to anything from the party. Just you enjoy yourself. And with that, did you walk in with him? Did you walk in with him?
Yeah, I walked in. And I went,
Okay.
it's me!
All the gnomes are like looking around going, yeah!
Yeah!
They're really happy to see you like the gnomes
Oh
are telling you
my
down here, they really love you. You're
No.
reaching all the way up to the ceiling in there, slightly slouched over. There's gnomes already
Wicked.
climbing on your back and sliding down off it. They're like, we love turtle! That's great.
Where's this one that's got the inflatable turtle costume?
Oh, you see another guy who's like, he's dressed like you, and everyone's like, turtle!
Excuse me, sir, I think it would be better for you to leave. I am very insulted.
He's like this big.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, you can just pick them up, put them on your
I'll
shoulder.
pick them up and go, turtle friend!
Okay, you've got him on your shoulder, and now you've got a
The
turtle,
mascot.
a gnome in an inflatable turtle outfit sat on your shoulder.
And then I grab the biggest glass of ale and just down it. And I'm like, turtle friends!
What's your constitution?
18 plus 4.
Jesus Christ, I was too green on these fucking rolls. Okay, make me roll.
Oh, I got the normals.
How long? Roll
Yeah.
d20.
This is the best.
How long has it been since we left
4.
Spindlebray?
4 hours.
I am rat-arsed.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much a short rest for her, so she's gonna actually wake up and wander in and look around. What the hell does she see?
I'll get to you once I've run the table. Okay, so you are now lying on your shell, rocking faintly while children use you as a seashore.
Yay!
You are still in the floaty, rotating port barrel. Occasionally gnomes come up and fish some liquid out and go, good on you, and drink it, and wander off down the grapes.
They're getting poisoned.
No, they're starting to hallucinate.
That's
Oh!
just a station right now.
There's literally a group of them now sitting in a circle, all like, they're basically playing like little gongs and like listening to like little fucking.
Can I quickly ask, is this the place I see the person, the seer?
You may be able to find the seer, but you'll have to actually ask a coherent question.
Right.
Yeah, you might have to sober
Which
up.
won't be happening for a while, let's just say.
I poke my head up and find the other drunkest gnome that I see.
Okay, you can currently see.
Nothing. It's all
Let's
black.
Okay, you can see 70 gnomes around you.
Reach out
70.
and
Now you can see 140 gnomes.
I try and
Now you
grab
can
one.
see 280 gnomes.
I'm still trying to
You
grab
fall
one.
back into the liquid.
I was going to take him with us on my merry little raid while I asked him.
You are black out.
I wasn't black out yet.
You're dead.
Right,
Got
Galinda,
water breathing,
what
so.
would you like to do?
I want to go and talk to the barkeep.
Okay, Barkley's there. Hello, young pretty lady. What can I do for you? What a lovely gnome you are.
Why is everybody drunk?
It's a party.
Whose party?
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Oh, fuck's sake, no!
Today is Bildo Goggins' 11th birthday.
Fuck off. Right.
Bildo.
I'm taking 5.
Bildo Baggins.
Bildo
Goggins.
Goggins.
Goggins, not
Boggins.
You
Boggins.
Bildo Goggins, not TM.
Not TM.
And today he's celebrating his 111st birthday. And there's going to be fireworks. And by fireworks I mean explosions. Because we have Argleban, the famous, well, he's definitely not a wizard, who is bringing old military ordnance and will be making explosions for the pleasure of everyone here.
Oh, right. So, where is Mr. Bildo Goggins?
Well, he's getting ready to give his speech in about an hour, I believe, as part of his birthday celebrations, if he's sober enough. And yeah, it's going to be lovely, to be quite honest. We're all really looking forward to it.
Is there any dwarves here?
Oh, it's funny you should say that. I have seen a couple of dwarves knocking around, but you will have to look for them. I'm not sure where they are. I can't leave from behind the counter.
Do they live here?
No, we don't have any gnomes that live here, but some have been friends of Bildo Goggins.
Dwarves, not gnomes.
Sorry, some of the dwarves have been friends of Bildo Goggins back in the days when he used to go wandering about doing stuff, and so you may be able to find someone perhaps visiting him.
Right. Okay. Can we have a room?
Yes, your friend's already bought you one, so yeah, you get to stay here tonight if you like.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Is this Mr. Boggins a halfling, or is he?
No, he's a gnome.
Oh.
No, he's a gnome.
There aren't any halflings here.
No, we don't have many halflings around here. No, Bildo Goggins
That's all right.
is a gnome, and he's celebrating his 111st birthday because it's very rare gnomes actually reach that age. Normally they tend to die through attrition or stupidity fairly young.
He's got a magical ring, hasn't he?
So I'm just gonna look around and see if there's anything that's because they're all drunk, aren't they?
Everyone is absolutely
Can I have
nebulous.
a look around and see if there's anything worth stealing?
You just want to get into theft.
Yeah. They're all drunk.
Anyway, there aren't.
You normally
Yeah,
do.
good point.
I don't think you do.
It depends on what's there.
Nash.
Or is there anything that I can see
Okay, well,
that's worth looking at? I could
whilst
ask
you're
somebody to
doing
buy it.
that, roll a 1d6.
It doesn't have to be stolen. I could persuade somebody drunk to like sell me it.
Well,
And then a
anyway.
D6. So
You got power. Do you need power? Here you go.
Well,
Oh,
supposedly on
critical
TikTok,
one.
someone's
One's not
consumed
critical.
something that
Okay, as you're getting ready to do what
someone's
it is you're
consumed
doing,
something
Amanda,
that shouldn't be.
anyone else, by the way, might be noticing this as well.
I've not noticed.
A shrieking firework rocket launches skyward, releasing a giant flaming illusion of a hamster in a top hat. It flies majestically over the party and then crashes directly into the buffet table, annihilating 6 gnomes. Everyone's cheering at the moment. Right, what are you doing there? What's the distraction? So
we're looking around.
you're looking to see if there's anything you can filch, aren't you?
No, it doesn't have to be stolen. Just anything that's worth that we might find useful. Because then I can try and persuade someone if like there's something worth taking or buying from somebody.
Okay, let me have a look. Oh, I drink my coffee.
What sort of state's the frog in?
No.
He's outside floating on the barrel. He's
Right,
more
so
than
he's got-
been been seen in a long time.
Okay.
Okay, so inside the bar, there's a few useful things you might find in here. So there's a big cauldron of stew bubbling away behind the counter. There's a notice board that has little post-its on it. There's a little halfling in the corner with a bright red face,
There's a halfling.
surrounded by, he's got some bits of paper in front of him. There's an old wall cabinet that's got some tonics in it.
Can I look at the tonics in the wall cabinet?
Yeah, absolutely. Could you roll an investigation roll, please?
When it gets to me, I know what I'm doing, by the way.
I've got 8.
Do you get any pluses for that?
No.
Okay, so for the moment, most of the bottles are kind of going through them. They seem pretty empty.
Okay.
Okay, not.
He's just inflating.
Oh, God, I'm so confused. So confused. Tony, we're coming up to you, my loves. Sorry, Mikkel, we're coming up to you, my love. What do we do?
Just give me a moment, someone else.
No problem. I'm just going to have a quick GM's excuse me. So please do say terrible.
Who are you?
On my back. What?
I just wake up and I have to go back to waiting.
Well, you can come and check on the pool for others. You see like little spout of
What's there to check up on?
Terrible powers.
If I've drowned myself.
You
will
can't.
Yeah.
You've got water breathing.
The way my rules go.
The way,
But
the
dude,
way
you're
he
not
is
going
at
to
the moment.
suffocate.
Very true.
Terrible powers.
Not only that, but why would my character suddenly grow conscious?
Are you going to
like
go
that?
and save the frog from his...
No, the turtle.
Barrel.
The frog is getting what
Look,
they
the
deserve.
The idea I have, okay, I'm certain you might enjoy.
Well, I've already poisoned one. Well, he's probably dead by now.
Are we
I'm
up
not
to
being known as
13
one,
now?
I might, but the idea that my character spontaneously had will most likely make you quite happy.
Is it 13 now? Don't know.
Oh no, I'm at 20
20.
for drunkenness.
Oh my god.
It's the highest score so far that I've had.
I
So
wonder if you get like XP for that.
if I do, I'd have XP all the time.
The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I've given him an idea.
Cool. Apparently there's like a table with a halfling who has notes in front of him that we need to look at. And then there's some other stuff in the room we can investigate.
Sorry about that.
Is it the halfling that's got the notes in front of him?
Pardon?
Was it the halfling that's got the notes in front of him?
Yeah, it's got bits of paper in front of him.
But I
Right,
would like
so
to,
we'll go to you.
I would like to do something. So first of all, I don't know which barrel he's in. Can I have a look at the remaining 14 barrels?
Yep, they all contain all kinds of different alcohols.
Which two are the most full?
Where the ports are.
Excluding the one he's floating in.
Okay, let me do a roll for that. Because, I'm really sure.
Like, my character's not looking for what they're filled with.
Okay,
just
there's-
what they are.
There's two that are still fairly full, probably because they weren't really very well appreciated. One's filled with baby Shire and one's filled with cider.
So can my character go up to, like, can I figure out if there's like 4 of them that are like half full?
Yeah, there's loads of them that have not a lot of stuff.
So my character's going to go to the curse and she's going to pick up the 2 barrels and she's going to walk out with them, put them down, take 4 barrels that are half full, pour them into each other so you've got 2 full barrels and she's going to replace those 2 full barrels with the ones in the cart and then drag the ones she's just filled back to the cart.
My new best friend.
Yours are hogsheads, they're huge. They won't fit on the car.
She will find a way to make it fit.
You could balance one precariously on top of the cart, but it might fall.
I will do that, I don't care. If anything, what she's going to do actually is, once she's stacked it on top of it, she's going to wrap her arms around it, melt her flesh into it and snap it off so it's glued on.
My new best friend right there.
So now you've got a king-sized mega barrel.
I say we just looked like one of those old brewery barrels where it was just literally a barrel on wheels
Yeah.
that they used to use for.
So she's basically done that, and she's basically replaced those 2 with the piss-filled ones, and they'll never notice. Everyone else is drunk, and anyone who tries to stop her, she will actively eat.
No, that's fine. I'll say that you're doing that because no one's paying attention. You managed to basically make one mixed, terrifying bucket of top-shelf alcohol that
My new best
contains
friend.
about 100 gallons, which is precariously balanced on top of the cart. So you can take a sharp corner, that thing's going. That's just the way it is.
Guess where I'm sleeping.
In the
And
map.
then she's going to go up to where he's sleeping, and she's going to pick up that barrel and put it in the curtain next to it.
Okay, let me just work out what.
So
the-
what-
A surprise, and she's even going to leave a note saying, present from Mimic.
When I go find the mimic, she's getting the rest of me money. And the knickers.
And the what?
Knickers?
Alright.
Okay.
So basically,
Okay.
I've nicked 3 barrels of party booze, effectively. And I've given them the piss ones. And if you try and piss in it, she will eat you.
I like pissing in barrels.
It'll be the last thing your character does.
Yeah, pissing
'Cause
in barrels.
You're
She'll
out of
know.
your line at the moment.
Because she's going to be sleeping in the curt.
And
I
she'll
get
know anyway
this
because it's
in
her
the
mimics in it.
No, you are not. She will eat you.
It's her ROMs in
And she
it.
will do it violently.
And it's
Okay,
her ROMs.
so Nicole, I'm just going to work out your things. I'm going to give you a few dice rolls. Okay, so outside, another load of fireworks have got off. Someone's like at the windows going, ooh. Could you roll me for no apparent reason a sleight of hand check, please, and tell me what you get?
I wonder why I'm doing that.
No idea.
Got a lot of random
Obviously
rolls.
for a card game, it's just.
That's 5, so that's 17.
The gnome is just
Okay.
eating sandwiches.
Okay then. Wow. Okay, so
I'm going to piss in barrels, pissing all the non-spare barrels.
That's all.
Guys, stop talking about pissing in flipping barrels.
I love pissing
Yeah, I
barrels.
like games as well. Okay, so you have managed to you just find in your pocket a map, weirdly enough, and the map includes a route through the southern Elfwood part of the forest.
Nice.
You also find a crumpled treasure map that says definitely not a trap. You've got a silver ring that says to Bongo with all my love, never forget me. And finally you have a waxed sealed letter addressed to the Baron of Cheese Hall.
Where was this found?
You
We
found
don't
it in
know,
his
just
pockets.
found it.
It was just on the path.
Yeah, I don't know, this is just
You
stuff
just
that
found it.
It
mysteriously
just
found.
appeared.
So what was the ring?
It was a silver ring engraved with two Bungo.
Yeah, I've got that. What else?
Yeah.
So there was the map.
You found a map that said, treasure map that said definitely not a trap. And you found, let me find this again, because I put it, a wax sealed letter addressed to the Baron of Cheese Falls.
Baron.
Cheese Falls.
Oh, he's getting them.
All I've got to say is you're waking up on Christmas.
A wax.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to wake up again. I think that's pretty much the end of the adventure.
A wax letter.
Well, yeah, I put myself down for 20 drunkenness points.
Yeah,
I thought that was about
Just keep adding 10 every minute until you're there. You know.
What? Will he not die eventually?
Okay, so
Has no one thought about
Tony's
getting
parts
this
over,
frog
your
out?
You'll
parts
be
over.
fine. You can handle alcohol.
Yeah.
Not that much.
What about the
No, you can.
rest?
You'd be surprised. Trust me.
Surely that
Most
was
literally breathe this stuff.
page 1.
Right, you can't get near him yet.
Oh, that wasn't him.
No.
Oh, right, that was just
Yeah, that was
generally.
just in general.
Oh, all right.
So, but you will soon. So, speaking of
Russ
which,
is curious to see what
as the round ends, so you can hear kind of commotion coming from outside. Amanda, roll a 1d6, please.
2.
Okay, 2. Let me check the. Yeah. A mortar fires backward through a window.
What?
Mikhail, could you try and do a dodge, please?
I'll try. With a 6 plus 6, 12.
Unfortunately not.
What?
No, it's quite a bad one. You get badly hit basically by a firework rocket shooting through the window, which knocks you backwards and unfortunately does 11 points of damage.
What?
Because
Who's
we've had-
firing
we've
off
rested, haven't we?
mortars?
So I'm back to normal.
You're at the birthday party.
That was 20.
That was a guy that was called
It was a magician.
a magician. He's
Whose turn
called.
is it now?
He's called.
He was going to be called Randall.
Is it a new day yet?
Oh,
No.
Is it Argleban?
We haven't slept yet.
Argleban.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Well,
What
you haven't had a long rest as well, so.
hang on. Sorry, Mikhail.
So what?
Argleban. Sorry.
You hear out the window. Fantastic one there, Arkelbaum. Brilliant. Oh look, here he comes. Here's the birthday boy himself. When you hear outside though.
My head is going to spin around like an owl's to look towards who's being sung at.
Okay, so if you're looking out the window, you find these.
I'm outside by the curb.
Okay, so you see a table, and this little fat,
Okay, I'm going to heal
fairly
myself.
wealthy-looking gnome steps out onto the table. So,
Can I see this? No.
yes, you can.
I want to look at his hands. No. I want to use magic hands to check his pockets.
You're going to try and pickpocket him using your magic hand.
Hang on a second.
Maybe. I want to see if he's got
The
a
things
ring.
that it picks up don't become invisible. His stuff will just float in front of him.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to do it.
It's
Aren't the magic hands usually massive as well?
No, they're basically the size of your hand. However, the thing is, your hand's invisible. What it picks up is not.
I'm going to do it.
Okay,
You're
so what are you
stumped,
doing?
So it'll
So I'm
move
going to use
around.
my hands,
It moves
my
around
magic
in
hands,
person.
to try and pick his pockets.
You've only got 30-foot range. You're going to have to get close to him.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you're going to get up close to him, and this is what's happening whilst he's getting onto the table. Then we'll give you an action. Okay, so you'll get up close to try and use your magic hand on him.
I'll sit up for a second and shout Happy Hanukkah.
Excellent. That's brilliant. I love that. What are you doing, Glenn?
I'll shout, happy birthday.
Okay, you going up close so you can listen to his speech or you
Yeah, I'll listen to him.
Okay, so
I'm just
you're
staying by
getting
the
close.
cart.
Good.
I'm healing myself
Wise.
and then just watching what's going on.
So you get nice and close or you're still at a distance to watch?
Getting close enough to see what's going on, but not close enough to
Close enough to
no, not that close. For God's sake, no.
No, that's brilliant. Okay, and what about you, Rusk?
I literally said I'm just by the cart.
Okay, and what about you, Tony?
I was going to heal Kyle, but if he's done that himself, probably just keep an eye on our things. This seems like a town filled with thieves.
So you're staying near the
Three.
cross rather than the speech. Okay, that's fine.
Mikael
So,
next one you healing.
you're near.
Oh.
You're. I can't remember. What your shot is happy advocate. You're near.
He's in a
Yeah,
barrel, he's
looking
kind
in,
of near,
I
but
don't know.
not too near.
Okay.
Oh, 201.
Oh.
A hush falls over the courtyard as the last of the explosions fizzles out with a wet flute. A sticky smoke drips across the lawn, tainted pink by kazoo flares. The cheese buffet table is completely demolished by a mortar, as we know, unfortunately, and little bits of gnome are still stuck to the table. Somewhere in the background, a ghost gently chooses a party hat, and atop a teetering stack beside the ruined cake, Dildo Goggins, resplendent in a waistcoat and a sash that reads, "Still got it, baby," raises his arms to the crowd. "Ladies, gentlemen, snaplings of all ages," he booms, his voice carried by an enchanted kazoo strapped to his lapel. "Tonight marks not just my 11th birthday, but the beginning of a new chapter, a time of joy, a time of reflection, of mild gastric uncertainty." He gestures to the party around him. "I've seen many things in my time, wars, weddings, sentient cheese royals. Nothing as beautiful as the sight of all you friends gathered here drunk and covered in jelly in my yard." And he
Happy
pauses.
New Year!
Hey, what are you playing? And he pauses and wipes away a tear or maybe some icing and pulls out a tiny velvet from his pocket. "And now, as tradition dictates, I pass into the next phase of my life, not death, no. Retirement, obscurity, the wilds, probably tax evasion." And he opens the box, revealing a small, gleaming, gold, brightly coloured ring. It hums softly and glows with a arcane shimmer as runes sear on its outside.
Can I do something real quick?
No, I'm
It'll
doing it
have to be really
already.
quick, but I'd be very wary of what you do.
Oh no, I'm going to do something very simple actually. I'm going to walk up to Mikael, or pretty much anyone. Mikael's probably closer. I'm going to go up to Mikael and I'm going to go, "Do me a favour."
Yeah.
And I'm going to transform into basically a gigantic gnome-sized, extravagant, biggest birthday boy hat covered in sparklers, and land in your hand. Hat. And you get the things that
Oh,
she
wow.
wants to be worn by the birthday boy.
Are you going to try eating?
Okay, so
She hasn't said anything else.
But I was already doing something.
farewell,
And
my
the thing is,
friends.
and the thing is, it's got like loud sparklers.
I was
and
already
bits.
doing
Farewell, my friends. I love you all. I leave behind wisdom, wonder, and perhaps some legal ambiguities. And now, I vanish. And he slides the ring onto his finger.
You're okay.
And boom! A detonation of explosions erupts from the box he was standing on as his ring of high explosives sets off. And the remains of Bilbo Goggins rain down across the party like a lightly toasted rain of cooked gnomes.
He just blew himself up.
He has blown himself up. Can you? The crowd pauses for a
Happy
second.
Valentine's Day!
And then wild applause. We knew it'd go with a bang. Best Goggins ever. Smells like sage and gravy. And could you please make a dex save? And you please make a dex save.
And a hat goes flying towards the stage.
I can't re-roll that. It went
While
into
you're doing this, by the way, the hat lands on some of the toasted chunks of goo in the middle with sparkles on it. Everyone's like, "Respect to the
19.
Goggins!" You got 19, you pass.
19 plus 120.
Unbelievably, you pass as well. Okay.
Does he spot the hat flying at him?
Galinda, a
He's
left
dead.
boot is offered to you by a
Yes.
strong
Very good.
rivals.
Wonderful.
It's warm
Then
and
we'll
still
land
has
on
a
you
foot
as
in
well.
it. It's beautiful. Children are chasing after all the bits of fallen socks and stuff, by the way. It's like they're wearing them on their heads. They're all very, very excited. "Good party," says someone. "Oh, a good party," another one replies.
What
Oh, that was
feck
wonderful.
just happened?
I'm just going to wait until a gnome puts me on.
This is what happens when gnomes reach 111. It's their traditional farewell. The guy dressed as a wizard is busy like sellotaping, or rather taping like what appears to be to us several sticks of dynamite together, and he's like wiping a tear from his eye. Just how we wanted to go.
What the?
Can I get one by that guy?
What?
The
Can I get one by
wizard?
that guy?
Could you get what?
One by that guy. Like, I'm still the hat.
He's not a gnome. He's a human.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
I'm walking
It's still
up
a
to
giant, extravagant fucking hat.
Yeah. So I realise you want to eat the.
I'm not trying to eat anyone, I'm just trying to be a hat.
I
Being
see
a
where
hat.
this is going.
Okay, I'll show you. To be honest, the hat's all covered in bits of entrail at the moment, so it's.
Oh no, that gets absorbed into the hat as she's eating it.
Okay, so he's watching if the hat slowly absorbs the entrail.
It's a self-cleaning hat, it's not vegetation.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so with that, there's a big
This is
cheer,
very
and the gnomes all
nice
rush
today.
back to the pub to go and celebrate him moving on to his next phase of existence. You saw 112 exploding gnomes. It was very impressive. You looked, and there's now a faint smell of what could be sick in there with you as well, but it's yours, so
Oh, gross.
I'll keep drinking.
Oh, Christ.
I mean, it is your own. So.
Have you kept
So,
adding 10?
I'm walking up to the wizard.
Not yet.
You have to do it every minute.
it's
I'm gonna
okay, the wizard's looking at you.
I'm going to change the wording on my hat from birthday boy to wizard.
Okay.
If it wasn't for Paladin here, I would have been covered in serious wounds thanks to you.
Ah, the explosions! The
Yes.
beautiful explosions!
Yes, you owe me.
I owe you? What do I owe you? You want some explosions?
I didn't want an explosion on my head.
Would you like a party rocket?
Are you going to attack them?
I'll take a party rocket. That is a sleight of hand roll.
Okay.
Under there.
You go.
Oh, it's not.
That was a
Yeah.
That's
D4.
D4. But it came up with a 1. And that is
9?
Not much better.
glasses on, not much better. And that's a 6, so that's a it's an 18.
Okay, then you work it out.
Literally blessed with light fingers.
And you're being given a party rocket at the same time.
Yeah. Not interested in the party rocket.
Can I go up to this wizard?
Just a minute.
I've got an idea.
I bet you have.
It's a fun idea.
Okay, so here's how this goes. So everyone's cheering. You're walking over to Argylban, they're definitely not a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And you did a success. So his personal pouch. I don't know how you ended up with it.
Right, well, having got the success, effectively, thank you, I'll take the rocket and I'll walk away.
Excellent. So you have one screaming sky biscuit.
Right?
Beg your pardon?
It's a screaming sky.
It must be a
it's
kind of firework.
Screaming sky biscuit.
It's more like a Molotov.
I think that's fair dinkums for what he's done to me.
That's absolutely fine. Do you want to know?
Yes.
Would you like me to tell you what?
Yeah,
Good.
no secrets
No.
on that one.
Absolutely. So you have a scroll of fireball.
Blimey.
I'm really glad he doesn't have that anymore.
Yeah. Scroll of fireball.
Oh, I see. I thought that was a screaming fire biscuit.
No. These are things you found.
Oh, no, right, fine, that's it.
Yeah, these are
Just-
things you found now.
that'll do then, just tell me
Doesn't
later.
need a
Yeah,
context.
yeah.
I don't make public everything I
No,
get.
absolutely fine. That's fine. Okay.
Said that intentionally.
So, may as well go around the table, see if there's any actions anyone would like to take before whatever it is you decide to do, whether it's sleep or moving on happens then. So, Tony, you've technically just been. Rusk.
If nothing's happening, she's just going to fuck off back to the
Okay,
couch.
you want to disguise yourself as a party hat.
I was already a hat. If nothing's happened, she's just going to get back to the cart.
Hang on.
Like, she hasn't moved.
So you were still being the hat for the novel wizard.
Yep. It's still
Okay.
a big,
Is
funny
he
look.
dead?
It's a big, grand looking wizard hat right
Is
now.
he really dead?
It's,
He's not at work.
Okay, well, Argylban's down there is like, precisely a plan. Everything is exactly how it should have been.
He's
Marvellous.
not really dead, is he?
Cheese detonation, brilliant. And then, with uncanny grace, he pops the hat onto his head. Great, this will replace the one that I used to have. And then he freezes.
He's been there.
And he's like, oh! And the gnomes go, oh, he's wearing the sword and hat, Mr. Potter. He's off to magic school. And
my hat doesn't do
So
anything.
he's
It just
not
is a
dead?
hat.
roll a
Chris,
deception check.
he's not dead then.
We'll see what happens on this roll.
The gnome's really dead.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, oh, the gnome is.
Since I rested, I can use my auto-win deception.
Okay, that's fine. So,
And it's a hat.
he thinks you're his hat. He's quite happy. He's got you on his
Don't
head.
eat him yet.
I'm doing
It's
whatever
like-
I please.
That's right, Hatmus. I think we do need more explosions going on. Let's go and get the big
The hat
sticks going, man.
doesn't move or talk to him, it's just a hat.
Yeah, he's talking to the hat. He talks to his hat.
He's a bit of
His
a
old hat got blown off, so he thinks it's you. It's just like, no, I'm going to duel the goat again, I think, as well.
By the
Can you
way,
not detect
by the way,
magic?
one thing about this hat is it's
It's
the same.
not-
It's the same size as he is.
He's
So
not
it's
actually
basically
really a
double height
magician.
with this
He's
hat
just
on.
a crazy guy with explosives.
Yeah, he's got
He
the
didn't
dig.
really blow himself
That's
up.
actually perfect.
No, Bill
Yeah.
Myers Goggins blew himself up.
Dad,
Alright.
Dad, I'm trying to tell you something.
The
What?
Like the hat, you know Doug Digadon from Very Odd Parents, like the dude with the,
the
giant
owner
fucking
of the
hat.
Doug Steele Dimmadome. What?
Do you know Doug Digadon, like the guy with the giant cowboy hat from Very Odd Parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically there was a hat that's like that,
Okay,
just
that's fine.
concerningly large.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he currently believes that he's found like a magic hat and like he's wearing it. He's like, oh, this is my favourite hat now. Oh, I love this. Hang on.
I want to do my thing.
What do you think? I wasn't expecting
Well,
this from you.
I want to go to the wizard and ask if I can
Well, hang on,
help.
it's Tony first.
You doing anything?
Pushing a bunch of furniture up by the window in case more shit flies through in the middle of the night.
That's a
Wise.
wise man.
Yeah.
So I go to the wizard and I ask him, have you got a couple spare kilograms of gunpowder?
He'll give you one of his rockets.
No, I
Put
need
it
I
in
need
the
a
tray-
big
in the
rocket.
tray? It's all.
In the tray.
Yeah, he'll give you one of his
That's
rockets
easier.
that he gave him. So you get. He says, "Oh, I can't be giving too much of that stuff away. Even with me lucky hat, but you can have a screaming sky biscuit.
Well, can I have something a little bit bigger? I
It's the size of like your turtle leg,
need something bigger.
dude. This is the kind of thing that you would strap underneath a fucking helicopter.
I need something
Budget.
bigger.
You're not going to get anything bigger.
Can I get
Can
two?
you not roll for it?
No.
I need two.
Can you not roll for it?
I'm not giving him like nuclear weapons.
I'm not making a nuclear weapon. It's
You
for
can have one
something.
sky biscuit or nothing.
Fine, I'll take the one sky biscuit.
I've already. I can't. Where's this? You know what? Oh, I thought you were like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting, you know. So.
Right.
Just got
So-
seeds of your good deeds, I take it.
This
Yeah.
is what I'm going to do with my sky biscuit. I'm going to write it down.
I'm just
You-
playing.
you
I would
just,
like to roll
um,
out my barrel.
You just
Okay,
do
you-
As you
Well,
roll up, by the way, you're
sideways
going to see
and
the giant thing that Russ left you.
Yeah, you can see 19 casks with 19 barrels on top of them.
I try and read the little note that was pinned to my chest.
It doesn't say anything, it's just weird.
I'm not
lines.
making a pipe.
You do see the word Rusk at the very least.
I seen mimic. Oh, you said mimic?
Mimic, yeah. Like you see,
You don't see much except just like words.
I see mimic and then I look up and see this almighty barrel in front of us and I hug the barrel for about 5 seconds.
Understandable.
And then I tottle out the card thing. And I grab the first gnome I find, or whatever they are at the minute, dwarfs and halflings, freaking big scary feeted people. And I turn around and say to them, where would I find a seer?
Yeah, the seer.
yeah, I barely know.
You say, and then you sicken yourself.
Sounds about right.
Oh.
There.
Uh-oh.
Right.
You are very drunk.
I'm at 30.
Out of 10.
Can I have perception rolls, please, from everybody? You're at massive disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's only a small thing.
Is that with the pluses or without?
18.
I know, just wondering. I'm just wondering.
Tony, they work with us.
Oh, right.
DM, do I add
Do I
my
notice
pluses?
because they belong to
Your perception is your plus.
Oh,
Oh, well.
16.
How did you do, Amanda?
I got 18.
Excellent.
I got a 16.
Oh, I got 6.
18. 16.
16.
I got 1.
Good man. You just slumped backwards into the alcohol barrel again and you're like, I love you, mama! And that's,
No, I'm climbing up to the big one.
No, you won't be able to get up to that.
I'm going to try my
Okay,
damnedest.
you can do that.
Just don't undo all the work
Okay.
you took to get it in there.
Okay. So-
I'm happy.
I've got no use for this.
Amanda, Galinda, there's a creaky wooden bridge going over the stream that leads into the town. Over
I thought we
there,
were staying at the
you're at the bar, you're at the pub, yeah. Are you in the pub or are you outside still?
I'm just where the explosion.
Okay, the explosion's outside, so you can see the bridge from there.
Right.
You can do
Smoke's rising on the horizon, and you can see a small, terrified gnome child running towards you. You can hear what sounds like explosions going on. What did you roll, Thorn?
16.
Okay, you can hear what sounds like little chirpy voices coming from down towards the bridge. Tony, you heard an explosion. What did you get, Law?
16.
Okay. You basically perceive that there's something happening down near the bridge, and Tony...
I can tell you, I'm too busy doing other things because I got 6.
Lovely. Tony's just thinking about his recent encounter with the Knottle Wizard. Okay,
I'm
so...
in the barrel.
Ananda, the gnome child's rushing towards you. Ah!
Hello, little person. What's wrong with you?
Goblins! Cheese goblins!
It's cheese goblins.
Ah! It just faints.
It's the cheddar cheese goblin.
Actually, the cheese goblins.
Yes.
Tony,
Let's go and see them.
sorry, Jean-Pierre, you can see like what looks like gnomes, evil cheesy
It's
gnomes
the
coming
cheese
over the
goblins.
bridge. Law, you can hear the sound of gnomish war drums. Frog, you like beer. Okay,
Frog
and
always
with
likes beer.
that, let's get a little piece of paper down here so that we can start getting some stuff together.
It's the cheddar cheese goblin.
You know, I've got a fun idea for this.
I've got a really fun idea.
I bet you have.
It's amazing.
I can't wait.
Do you just want to scrap it up here?
I'm just going to use the back.
Look.
I'll use the back of this. It's okay.
Look.
So,
What?
Do you remember the film with Nicolas Cage in?
Yeah,
Mandy.
yeah.
That's where the cheddar cheese goblin's coming from.
okay,
Greetings, Stephen.
put that there.
It's got the cheddar goblin in it.
There.
Sir, I have not made something hilarious.
I don't know what it does. It's
So am I in the barrel still, or actually getting into it?
Okay,
I have a
so
feeling it might be
By
something.
the way, Dad, I've got a question.
please do.
What does the bag of teeth do?
You don't know.
You've got a bag of teeth?
I've been handed it.
Oh.
You do not know. Okay, so anyone who's outside at the minute, this is where the car is. So,
Where's the wizard I'm sitting on top of?
He's somewhere over here at the minute.
Because the thing is, I'm not getting off of his head. If anything, I've got a fun idea that I think you'll also like.
Okay, so I'm going to put you here at the minute, Thorn. So you are Rusk. Tony, what were you doing? You were near the wizard as well, weren't you?
Yeah, and I just walked away once I got
so
my.
I'm going to say you've walked over
goodies.
here. So this is where Mikkel is. Glinda, what were you doing?
I was going to
She had the child run up to
You're
her.
going towards the bridge. So Galinda's here.
I was talking to the wizard.
Okay,
I want to
so
find cheese goblins.
Portal's here. Frog is
In a barrel.
in a
so somewhere
barrel
near there.
over here. Is Frog, and I think
What were you doing?
Paladin, where are you? You were keeping
I
an eye out.
was in the room stacking things against the window to stop more mortars coming inside.
Okay, so I'm going to put JP here.
Typical of leadership. Come
Right,
get out of
read
the
the
way.
note.
Okay, so we're going to.
If my plan works, I think it'll.
If mine works, it's going to be either
These are-
very dangerous.
These are
or very
30-foot
fun.
spaces, and what I'm going to say to you is that you can see what looks like 3 hefty-looking goblins at the front, and
How
then what
big,
looks
how
like
tall are they, the
3
goblins?
bigger goblins behind them. Just one moment, please.
Read the note.
Just a second.
Cheddar goblins aren't
And
huge.
you should be able to kick the shit out of all of them.
I have not made
They're
any
very
notes.
old.
You don't need to do stats for this animation.
It best get approved, Mr. D.
Blah, 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 blah.
Challenge you to a chess match.
Prove it.
Oh, does the mimic like eating goblins?
Shall eat anything sentient.
Oh, we need the
I
mimic for
don't know
this.
what you're saying here.
So I get the nails from
Okay.
my toolbox
Okay.
and the chainmail.
Yeah.
I snap it
Okay.
all up. I
Okay,
put it in.
I'll work this out.
Yay!
Okay, I'll work
The
this
thing is,
out.
you're about
Do
to
you
go
want
into
to stick
combat
that to
in one
yourself?
turn.
Because
I've
you
got
might
time
go
to do
in
this.
and on
You
a
don't.
special
What?
Well, each turn is 3 seconds. You don't have the time.
What? Rip open the firework, tip it into the pot, add some nails, seal
That takes
it,
more than
and
3
chuck it.
seconds.
Well,
Sorry,
I've
but
got-
you need a moment for this.
You
Right,
have to
Linda,
stop
you want
doing
to know
it
what
now.
you
You have to wait.
It'll work.
It will work, but you'll need more time.
Okay, so you can see what appears to be 5 goblin snack raiders just coming over the bridge. They're not ordinary raiders.
they're fanatical snack cultists of what appears to be. They've got like a picture of what looks like a wet crisp. And from what you gather, okay, from what you've been saying, this could be representation of the Soggy Bottom Syndicate.
I think we need to keep one alive.
Okay. They've all
Didn't
got
I have
armour.
one of those badges?
What?
I've got one of
No,
them
you've got a
badges.
proper non-soggy crisp. You've got crispy crisp.
No, I've got a badge from when I first met. It was a Soggy Bottom crisp.
That's right, you do. So, anyway, they've got armour. They're wielding weaponry. You can see that there's what appears to be 3 sneaky-looking ones at the front.
They're
And
all
then-
sneaky.
And
They've
then
got
behind,
them.
you've got like some sort of range distance ones as well.
They're the naughtiest.
And
They're the naughtiest goblins of all.
yeah, absolutely. So from the tree line, you can hear a kazoo shriek followed by the unmistakable clatter of snacks, and one leaps into the air shouting, "For the king!" And the other one goes, "We don't have a king." And he goes, "Doing it anyway!" And he starts by throwing a explosive towards you, Galinda, and then combat will start. So,
Paul's
By the way, as combat's starting, can I actually do something? It's just talking.
no,
It's not any action, it's just talking.
what?
What weapons do they
I
have?
want to, God, this is going to be so stupid. I want to whisper to the wizard I'm currently being worn by.
Saying what?
My dad has a moment to not.
Okay, what are you whispering to the wizard?
I'm whispering, I am the wizard, I am the spirit of the hat, the ancient wizard hat. You are the chosen one and will defend this valley. Charge valiantly into battle. And I shall aid you.
Okay.
So you're
I
forcing the wizards-
want this wizard to believe that he is the chosen one who will defend the valley.
You could get him to strap a bunch of rockets to his
Okay,
arms,
Galinda,
and then
what's
you-
your armour class, please?
I want to basically ride this wizard into combat.
Yeah, but it'd be funnier if you get him to strap
No.
a bunch of rockets to his arms. and just
Lord,
blow
I need
them
to
up.
focus now.
Do we need initiative?
We will do after this round.
Right.
Where's it written?
All right, because
Your armour class is
right.
normally in the middle at the top, it'll say AC.
Oh, you haven't got it in there.
11.
Plus watching a wizard.
There's
Oh,
11.
Okay, so attack roll versus...
Actually, no, you've given me 14.
Oh yes,
Sorry.
14 now. And it just
I haven't-
glances off you and misses, so you're in luck there.
Can I do a retaliation?
Not yet, but you can in the next round.
Okay.
Okay, so in the meantime, after that, it's you.
What did it throw at me?
Is there anyone else within 10 feet of you where your thing is? I'm going to say no, it's just you, Bugs.
Can you tell me what it threw at me?
It threw an explosive.
The closest is then Tortle and then
Yeah,
me.
it's not going to hit any of you guys. So, Rusk, you've just whispered that this guy's the chosen one.
That I am the spirit of the magical
I want you
wizard.
to roll me a real persuasion, not an automatic success persuasion.
I don't
please.
have the ability to, but I'm going to use my certificate to give myself advantage.
No, you're just going to do it.
That is 8 plus nothing, just a flat 8.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Funny enough, it wasn't a difficult persuade. He's like, the snack prophecy's true!
Yeah.
Guide my hands! And he immediately starts casting magic missile at the nearest goblin, which he doesn't own, so he's just pointing his fingers going, zap! 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 Finger guns! Woo!
I'm basically going to whisper, charge yourself into combat.
Okay, so yes, you can do that, and he's going to run in. So now it's initiative rolls time, please.
Wonderful. You can roll the wizard's initiative, and I'm just sharing it with him. Whatever the wizard's initiative is.
Oh, natural 20.
Yay! Well done.
Okay, well done, Tony. I'm going to get these written down. Sorry, I mean, well done,
7.
Miguel.
Great, I get to ride the wizard into combat.
You've got a combat wizard.
Law, sorry, not Law.
Law.
Rusk, could you give me your initiative?
I was figuring that you could roll the wizard and I'd just have the wizard's initiative because I'm riding him into combat.
Thinking, you got 7.
Yeah, the
7.
wizard is my puppet of doing combat right
You've got a meat puppet. Tony,
I don't know what's going on there.
now. You just see a wizard
Yeah,
with a giant.
I don't know that, so yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's the same
7.
hanging through, it's just got different words on it. So you do know that that is me as
Yeah.
its hat.
Okay,
9 plus 2, 11.
1 it is.
So I'm going to make it,
What?
before you,
Yeah,
Galinda,
that's because you're a retard.
Why?
initiative.
Oh, my initiative, sorry.
Roll. Just roll.
just roll the D20.
What you get?
4.
And your initiative bonus.
Is there initiative?
I don't
Where's,
think so.
where's initiative bonus?
Plus 3.
Oh, so I got
Oh,
10.
yeah, plus 1.
10 on initiative.
Okay.
Right, so before you, if you declare any initiative Mr. GM, I just want to get. All I do is going to get a feel as to any vulnerabilities that I can basically write. Can I get a feel of what the goblins are likely to do?
Absolutely.
Hang on. What's
From
the
where I'm standing, bearing in mind I've got a natural
Give them
20
one more.
initiative.
So is that 30
And I might
meters
trade it.
from Glinda?
No, each box is a third of your box.
Right, okay.
So your
Or
move
use
will
it.
just takes you from one box
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
other.
yeah.
You're in the house, you're inside, aren't you?
I am at the moment, yes.
Okay.
I don't plan on staying then.
Bit of cooler your way through the fucking wall.
So I'm just rolling dice for the gnomes
Well,
now.
the
Medium
gnomes.
dice roll, it's quick.
The gnomes,
The goblins. Goblins!
And you.
Give the goblins some
Looking around, actually I'm going to make a snap decision. Looking around at everybody, I'm going to shout, Jean-Pierre, out! I'm giving him 20 natural 20 initiative. I don't know what yours is, I'm taking it back.
Yeah,
You
now
suddenly
have
feel that
initiative.
you've got, I want you in that battle.
You're just
You
going to
feel
punish them.
urgency.
So what have you got?
I had 6.
I've
I've
got 6
you
now.
have already.
I had
Natural
10.
20, so you're...
Okay, what you know is that the sneaky ones are going to try and blind and disorient with projectiles. The snack bombers are probably going to try and throw explosives. They favour obviously the weakest targets, and the bombers are going to try and avoid melee and cover or elevation. If one starts shouting about wedges, it may mean reinforcements are coming. And with that, you have
I've traded out, I've got a 6 now.
you have an initiative of 20, including bonuses. The first goblin sneak finger got 3, and he is going to run up the field. Could you put dice 4 there? You can run it up, and he's going to run up and try and engage Galinda because she's the nearest target. So,
Basically, because you're going to have that initiative each round, so it gets you in there, and after that you can,
Start chopping.
yeah, before anyone else.
okay, so I'm doing the random roll, and ooh, you did not get a good roll. Ooh.
Very noble of me,
Yeah.
since I'm up there.
Okay, so sizzling attack comes towards you, Galinda, and he gets an attack roll of 15, and you take.
I thought yours was...
Huh.
What's your
Your
AC?
AC is 14, isn't it?
My AC,
On
Your armor class.
40.
Yeah, it got 15 on here. So you take a damage of 4 points unless you do a dexterity save. Could you give me a dex save, please?
Mine's 13 plus 1. Hang on,
Okay.
12.
So you
That's
need
fine.
to get 12.
I got 20.
Oh, nat 20, fantastic. Okay, we're trying to blind you. You completely avoid being blinded. Well done. And because you got a 20, I'll let you have one reaction as a bonus right
Oh,
now.
nice, that's great. I'll do,
Remember, it's a bonus reaction, so you can use a sorcery point.
yeah, I'm going to do a double spell, so I'm going to do a sort of double spell, and I'm going to throw it with Strawberry Beam Scorching Ray, 3 beams, 2d6 fire damage of fruit flavoured scorching syrup.
Okay, so you're aiming it at this goblin sneak finger, I presume, yeah?
Mm.
Okay, would you roll 6 of those and have them please?
I'll use mine, thank you. Okay, 5, 3, 3, 1, 5, 6.
Did you add them together, or were you expecting me to?
1, 3, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 3, 5, 6. 1, 3, 3, 5, 6. And 4.
Okay, 6, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
When doing damage, by the way, it's good to add up your own damage just in case.
The what?
Anytime you do damage, be sure to add it up yourself just in
Oh,
case.
right, okay.
Yeah, it's always best to. Okay, that's absolutely fine.
How much
So I
did I
guess
do?
it just,
Okay,
you've got
you
to
do
come running
22
out.
points of damage
The further
to,
on, it means you'll be there for,
The
you'll
goblin,
be
you
there.
annihilated it.
Thank you.
You just, it explodes. Wow, all that's left.
You've got to
is
remember
just
I did a double
a
skewer
skewer
that.
of cheese. Yeah, I was like not expecting to actually annihilate that so well. The other goblins are actually slightly frightened by that. It's more than I expected. Okay, so the next person going to attack will be Jean-Pierre.
Okay, well he's in the room trying to just.
You're by the window,
fix the
slapping
room,
the things.
yeah. He hears Mikhail shout. He hears all the explosions, and he's just going to dive out the window.
Okay.
I am going to use Channel Divinity for Peerless Athlete, which gives me. It's something to do with jumps, but so he can jump out the window. I think I get to jump my full.
So you don't get inhibited by difficult terrain. You have advantage on your strength-based type rolls.
Yep, and that lasts for 1 minute.
So that means you're not going to suffer difficult terrain effectively.
Tell me what you're doing with the Peerless Athlete on the side.
Jumping out of the window and trying to clear as much ground as I can, so that I can come up, roll into a sprint and try and get in melee with one of the goblins, which I believe will be both actions because I'd have to dash to cover the second square.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah, because one square is 30 feet, and then you've got another 30, so you'll need to.
Okay, that's fine. So, let me roll the dice. Wow. Okay, so you grip the window frame, mutter a prayer, and leap out. So your jump distance is doubled. Your strength checks for jumping and athletics are all going to be made with advantage, and movement will not be impeded by difficult terrain. So you hurl yourself out the window in a somersault, landing straight in front of Galinda. Could you use this lovely dice here, please, to represent Jean-Pierre? You shall not fondue her! You scream at the top of your voice because we're using cheese-based things here. And your rival will impose disadvantage on the next goblin that tries to attack Galinda, because that was pretty flippin' amazing. You can now do a reaction, or to impose disadvantage, already a smite if you want.
Well, I have no spell slots left, so no, I think that's it. I'm pretty expended.
That's
I used a lot
marvellous.
between the gnome toss and the gauntlet.
Yeah, pretty much most of people's stuff is currently gone now.
Okay, so that means we move down the line to the next one of our little friends.
What other again?
Pardon?
What other again?
They are goblin sneak fingers.
Fingers.
Okay, and this is goblin sneak flinger. This is goblin sneak flinger number 2.
Punch him in the head.
You haven't got
And
two
he's
here.
going to rush down the middle. It's dice number 1.
Where's he going?
I think he's gone towards just where you guys are.
Okay, so
Nothing come towards me, barrel.
I'm turning off the automatic dice roller because I just don't like it at all.
Where's he going?
He's rushing towards Jean-Pierre because Jean-Pierre's directly in front of him. Okay, so the goblin is coming in with basically a giant pointy thing, like it's got nails coming out the end of it, and he's going to try and hit you. What is your armor class, please, Jean-Pierre?
18.
Oh Jesus. Okay, he rolls. Oh wow, he's got 20 in total, so that's pretty good. So he hits you, and he is going to do 8 points of damage to you as he sticks you with basically a big pointy thing.
Stick him with a pointy end. One on
Yes,
one.
absolutely. Do you want to use your reaction on him?
I don't have one I can use.
Do you not? Right, that's absolutely fine. So that's the end of his turn as he's rushed forward. That means that looking down the line, unfortunately, you all rolled terribly. So sneak flinger.
I didn't roll anything.
Yeah, no.
I rolled 11. I thought that was quite good for
You
me.
got 1.
Oh, it went down to 1, did it?
Yes.
You had a one.
Oh no.
You're drunk.
I'm more than drunk, yeah.
You are struggling to remember which way was up.
You think you rolled 11. If
I just
Yeah.
seen
The
all
thing
the
is,
ones.
you look at the 1, it's doubled to an 11. It's actually still a 1.
That's
yeah,
what it was.
Okay.
if we
You-
actually
you got
rolled
double
dice in our
vision,
real
so
life,
it's
that's
11.
what happened.
Okay, so the next sneak flinger. Can you give me that number 1 there? Right. Second.
That's number 1.
No, it's not number 1.
That says number 1.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Number 6.
Yeah, hang on a second. Sorry, I'm trying to turn off my auto dice roller because I really hate auto dice rolls. I think they're awful.
That's why we buy dice.
My name is.
Exactly.
Oh,
Your name is Coleslaw. Okay, so Sneak Flinger 1's going to run forward. That's what he is there, and then he's going to stop
Wait.
just before that fight there, because he doesn't want to get into combat. That side, That's it, stop there. And he's going to try and do a attack, if he can, from a distance on you. So, but he can't because he's just moved forward into range. So that's the end of his turn. And then the other two are going to do a ranged attack. If
Do
they
they live
can.
under the bridge?
No, they just run across it.
Are they actually from Soggy Bottom?
No, but I know we had that question earlier on the chat.
No, that was Prinkly Bottom.
Oh, was that Crinkly Bottom?
He was wanting to know
Yeah,
if
they
it was
are from
him.
Soggy Bottom, they're Soggy Bottom badges.
Yeah. Crinkly Bottom and Soggy Bottom.
Sorry about this.
They live there next door to each other.
No, they don't, he said.
Yeah, they don't.
So they're not next door to each
They're
other.
not at all. Okay, so the snack bombers on the bridge anyway. They're going to throw explosive bombs. Now,
Which number 3? Oh, Jesus, man, woman.
3 there.
You can be 4.
They're not close enough though, unfortunately. So what they're going to do is they're going to run and they're going to get just behind dice number 3, both of them. And that, funny enough, finishes their turn. And that leaves us next with Rusk and your crazy wizard.
I'm not doing anything, it's the wizard
I
who's
know
doing
you're
this.
steering him. What are you doing?
I'm watching what he does, if he runs into combat or not. I'm not directly.
Okay, the
controlling.
wizard runs directly towards dice number 3. This is now the wizard. It's not really a wizard.
Effectively, what Rusk has done is she's basically convinced him that he's the chosen one, and then she's effectively just kind of watching to see what he does. She's not actually
What's my
fighting, she's just watching to see if this guy's just an idiot and believes her.
It's just the worst version of Ratatouille.
It is. She's ratatouilleing, except she's not controlling him or helping him at all.
They're having fun on this guy's
She's
head.
just
Lots
having
of
fun.
poisons
She
roll
doesn't
for
see this
yourself,
as an actual
Chris.
threat.
Thank you.
Is he a wizard or is he just a god?
Just pretend.
Just
Okay, do you want to roll a hit? Roll a 1d20.
I'll roll a d20 for
Please.
what this guy does, but she's not helping him. He got a 17 for whatever he's doing.
Nice, he
I would
actually
love to
hits.
see
Could
the
you
artwork
please
for
roll
this.
a 1d6?
We'll roll a 1d6 for the score.
He's just got a staff.
He hit him. He's got a 4.
Okay, so he runs over, just smacks it on the head with his stick, really effectively, and it makes a donking sound. And it's like,
Does that give him the confidence he needs to believe he's the chosen one?
he
since
already
is?
believes he's the chosen one, believe it or not. So there you go. He
Wonderful.
He didn't seem to do an awful lot of damage, and the goblin's like, "Are you using furniture?" He's like really, really confused there. So let us continue then.
Oh,
The next
lovely.
person to do an attack will be Tortle.
Javelin.
Oh yeah.
Javelin throw. Okay, then what damage does your javelin do normally? And roll a 1d20 for your attack, with any pluses that you get. For your
What would I use? Plus 5?
Strength.
Javelin, strength.
So javelin would be a dex. You'd be using a dex, not your strength. So you'd be adding 3.
So
Ten.
4 plus
You throw a
6.
dex up. The dex attack.
So you
Oh.
got you got
Yeah.
It's for daggers.
No,
it's not
7
It's not
plus
actual
4
dagger.
plus 6.
Pretty sure these
plus
dex
6 on top.
No, plus, yeah, plus 6 to hit.
So you've got you.
Most people do.
Read that again slowly.
So I get 7
You
plus
rolled
4
I did 4. That's 11.
and then plus 6 to hit.
What's the 6th one?
It just says melee weapon attack plus 6 to hit.
On what basis though?
It doesn't say.
I think it's your dex bonus when you're using a thrown
Dex. I
javelin.
believe dex is thrown.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so
So you'd
it
be
would
adding
be
a
the
plus
plus 6.
Mm.
It'd be the plus
It would
3,
just be a
unfortunately.
plus-
What's your dexterity?
So it would be a plus.
Dex 16 plus 3.
So
Hmm.
you would add a 3, and if you're proficient with it, then you can make it a plus 5 because you're adding proficiency.
Oh,
Strength
so
or dex,
pl- 12.
Okay, you can use either then. Fair enough.
12.
Okay, let me work it out.
I thought he was really good on his decks for throwing weapons. They must have changed it.
Which goblin are you trying to throw it at?
I am here, so I'm aiming so I don't hit there. I'm aiming for that one.
Okay.
Because they're in my line of sight and I'll end up jabbling that.
Okay. Trying to miss the wizard, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take that into account because you're obviously not a wizard.
Well, to be fair, they're terrifying because they're throwing houses
Or
at
his
you.
hat for that
They
matter.
don't need to be
I
accurate.
think he'll get annoyed at you.
They just need to aim
Yeah.
in your general direction.
Okay, so you lob a thing at it. Let's see, 11 with your spear. Let me check the stats on that. You miss. The spear whistles through the air and grazes the goblin. He's like, nice try, Shenny boy.
4 slashing.
What? You didn't hit.
Yeah, but he said it graze. Graze on mace.
No, you
Cause,
missed.
yeah, I'm saying.
Oh,
Plus graze
automatically does
on
damage.
mace plus
That's-
4 slashing.
That's for your great sword.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
sword.
Oh, right.
That's not javelin.
Oh, right.
Yeah, sorry, man.
So then you
Yeah,
do damage.
Argleban has literally no idea that he was nearly hit by a spear either, so that's nice. Unfortunately, that's your turn unless you want any bonus actions.
Do I have a bonus action?
Not anymore. You don't have bonus action search anymore. You used it.
I used that yesterday, so.
No,
we slept.
it's still the same day.
Yeah, we haven't got to sleep yet.
Ah, right.
Okay, in that case, it passes down the line from Tortle to you, Mikael.
Well, what's the distance between me and the
It's now 30 feet.
30 feet?
30 feet to the closest one,
And there's
40
four-
feet to the ones behind.
4 of them, and are they using ranged weapons?
The 2 at the back are using range, the 2 at the front are going to be using close combat.
How far away are the ones using range?
The ones at range are 40 feet behind.
You can use your boots and get there.
So, I don't need to.
Well, you have to put your boots on.
Well, we'll wear my boots,
Oh, that's all right.
but I'm not going to use them.
Oh, I tried not anyway.
So basically, from where I am, I'm just going to use a ranged weapon at them
Fine by me.
because I'm standing still.
Uh-huh.
So I will fire short bow as my action. Then my bonus action will be steady aim. So for the next round, that comes into effect. So I'll just
You
fire
steady aim for next one.
next. Yeah, because I can't use it for this one. It's a bonus action. So I presume I've got to use
Yeah,
that.
Well, you can use your bonus action before your main action.
All right. So I'll do steady aim.
No, you need your band to prepare steady aim.
No, fair enough.
If you haven't moved during the turn, so I presume I've got to actually be
Yeah, you've got to
still
stand
for
still
the
for the rest of it.
yeah,
Okay, tell me what you roll.
and then it's speed naught until the end of the current turn. I roll
The reason I say about the
17
Which one are you attacking?
plus. I didn't say. So one of the 2 at the back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. It's far left. Yeah, it's
Oh, I could have used tactical
number
mind.
4.
Number 4.
Second bomber.
Second winter beast.
Okay.
Jack.
And I got 17 plus 6, so that's 23.
Okay, no problem at all. So,
Yeah, so that's
Damage is a
second.
D6.
hang on a second.
Second tactical mind's different.
Okay, and how much damage are you doing?
Right.
It's just simply going to be a D6 plus 6. Oh no, yeah, D6 plus 6. And I got 5, 11.
Okay, you got 11 points of damage against this bad boy. He's reeling a little bit. He looks a little bit unhappy about the whole deal, yeah? He's got an arrow sticking out his forehead. He's like,
Cheddar Goblin.
And I also have expertise, whatever. Basically, masters. Anyway, next round, Vex. So I'll have advantage as well
nice. Okay.
against the same creature.
Yeah, that's
If
absolutely
he's still
fine.
there.
Okay, so with this we move down to Glinda. What are you going to be doing?
I haven't had a go yet.
You're one.
Oh, yeah, it's
You're
a-
first.
Oh,
It's you
I
first,
thought-
then it's you.
I thought you'd had a go.
You're not going to be able to do anything except for
She did a react in the first round. So
Ah.
it's your turn, Glinda.
That's why I was thinking I got skipped there.
Oh.
completely.
So,
Oh, I don't get.
who's
Either
nearest
way,
me?
you're still in a
The
battle.
nearest to you is the one directly in front of you.
can't double
Which
it.
Which
So
one's
I've
me?
got advantage.
Three
Is
more.
You're basically where the number one dice
This
is.
is-
So you're here, then that's
Yeah, this is
Jump
Amanda.
here.
Put that down for Amanda.
Still.
Yeah, it doesn't
really
matter.
decent. So you
Okay.
right, so you're there. You're behind Zombie
So
here.
actually, if I
The
wanted
dude
to, I
here who
could
would
next
try to
round
attack
move
you.
and still have advantage.
So,
you'll
have
have
I
that
got like
power.
a clear
Because
shot
I have
of like
that.
these
Well, the
two
thing
at the
is-
back?
Well, you can lean around and
If I
shoot.
go for the same creature, I
Just
might
be
go
careful.
Right,
If
well-
you get a one, it could be a problem, but yeah.
Because your
What do you
Okay.
want to
it's
do?
just general advantage. Whereas Vex is only against that one.
Yes, steady aim.
Are these guys
Just says
flammable?
next attack roll, so steady aim is.
So,
Yeah.
If I
They'll
don't
take
move,
damage
I
against
can
fire.
attack another creature.
Firebolt
If I
then,
attack
jam
that
firebolt.
creature, I can move.
so
It's 120
this is
feet.
Either way, I've
instant.
got an advantage.
Yeah.
It does have a
That's
area
okay.
effect. So if you shoot that fire.
Yeah, but look, they're over there,
Yeah.
and this is nowhere near the team, and it could technically ignite him as well. So I'm
I
going.
see what you're saying.
Like this stuff explodes. Think about it. If it hits, right, it'll explode, and it could technically take two of them. set fire to both of them, and they're at the back of the.
Okay, so you're firing at the back
melee.
there to try and get them in the back.
I'm trying to get like both of them ignited basically, because like the jam, it's boiling hot, it explodes, and it could literally just.
Okay, so you're firing. Can I have a look at your thing, please? Just a piece of paper.
It's literally the top one, which is just a cantrip for me.
They're not his.
Some of my stuff's like really.
That's just
stupid,
literally a
like,
cantrip. So yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So it's just a cantrip.
You only get to fire it once, though, mind.
That's okay. They're flammable. They're cheap.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Roll 1 to 10,
cheese.
please.
Oh, have you figured out if my thing's going to
Have you seen the
boil
one
or
in America that
I will in the next round.
This is the D10.
they've got a gun that actually catches on fire in there.
Okay, guys. Ooh, I've got a
9.
9.
9.
That catches fire.
Oh, nice. Really nice.
Yeah.
Right, what to write which one I've taken out here.
So it's gone towards one of those two there. In hope it's to
Pick
try
one.
and get. I'm there, so I would say this one here because it's furthest away from the team. Or is that one furthest away from the
It
team?
doesn't matter, just pick one.
Either or, so it doesn't really matter. You choose.
Okay, so in that case, you shoot a boiling arc of jam, which is pretty fucking nice.
And it explodes as well.
It does indeed explode.
Explodes with
And
red
it
hot.
does. Ooh, he is not looking well. The boiling jam has splashed across his chest. He's blistering. He's like, ah! Oh,
Fireball.
it's savage. But with that, it's your turn, Froggy.
You got it, Froggy.
I am going to swim to the bottom of my barrel
Okay, nice.
and
Ooh.
leap straight out.
I don't
Towards anything in particular, or
Yeah, then.
you're going to try. What's your maximum leap range?
30.
30. Point at where the barrel is for you.
I'm here.
Okay, so what I would like you to do, God bless you, is I would like you to make 2 1d20 rolls.
Oh.
What's your weapon?
No,
Steve?
2.
What's your weapon?
It doesn't matter.
It's a pizza
this
peel.
is
Just
not
the
a
pizza.
fail.
He's got his pizza peel back.
Yeah.
And a 10.
Fail.
You jump out of the urn, not injuring yourself, rather lovely, trip on the edge and kind of fall 1 foot over the edge, and now you're next to it, out of it.
Well, I'm
Screaming, I'll have you!
If
Well
he ever
done.
gets into combat, he's quite devastating.
I mean, the thing is, like, he's really devastating in combat. He is. I am. Like, everyone's devastating, but the thing is, like,
Frog's really good.
I'm
He's
being
not
gratitude
good.
right now.
He's
He's
not
unconscious, so 2 of the hardest hitters are just kind of like fucking around.
Yeah,
He's not
there we go.
devastating in combat.
Okay, so next up we
Oh,
have
my
got
God.
a new round coming.
Are they gonna attack? Are they gonna?
That's library
attack
of
now?
spells here, aren't I?
I mean, I'm just being a hat. It's great.
Hang on.
I'm becoming a bit of a magic user.
What levels is Panda's drunkenness at now?
Mine
He's got to be starting to sober up.
Batman
a bit.
symbol.
I've
Batman's-
already got that. I haven't need to use that.
Okay.
Well, when I decided I can't be tuned to keep doing my tally charts, I was at 40.
Oh my
You
god.
might want to research some jam of sobriety. Okay, so next up we've got
Don't
a new
you dare.
round. And the Goblin Sneak Flinger number.
I've got it as 1
Number
3.
3.
Actually,
Okay, who's dice number 1?
Dice 1 was the one that moved up after
No, I mean, whose is the old-fashioned one?
this one.
No,
The wizard.
away from you. That's
Wizard.
this one. Okay,
Wizard.
who's going to attack the
Wizard.
wizard?
Oh, the poor wizard.
Poor wizard.
Rest his
Remember,
soul.
you're on his head. He might accidentally hit you as well.
I mean, if he aims for the head, he does.
Okay,
And
so
then he gets it very badly.
the wizard has got like literally no fucking armour. He's just wearing a robe, so that would be an AC of 10.
God.
And he has. Jesus Christ. Okay, so.
Wizard called dead.
I mean, if the wizard dies, then he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
You've got a snack.
Yeah. And besides, if he dies, then it means I enter the combat.
Yep.
Which I think will be unnecessary.
Oh, but that's not boring.
Nah, I think it's funny.
It would be very funny.
Always comedy.
Because
Okay,
she's
so
not
the
living
Goblin
anymore.
Sneak Finger decides to attack Argylebound and not the wizard. I'm going to roll my dice.
Oh, hopefully he's okay.
Oh, nat 20!
Oh, he's...
Yay.
He's dead.
Oh, my poor wizard friend.
Oh,
Uncanny.
Oh.
He does.
no. Is he dead?
His head just completely clean comes off his shoulders.
Oh.
The head, with the hat still on it, funny enough, is just lying on the floor. Now, As the hat slowly, presumably, like goes further down over the head over time.
I'm not poisoning you.
Where's
this
the
is a
wizard?
perfect badge for you.
He's
Let's see
X
what's
numeral 1.
He's gone now.
Which is this
Yeah,
one.
and could you just turn that to a 2, because the 2 will now represent our magic hat friend.
So since he had a turn and I actually haven't had a turn, I've just
You were directing the wizard turn.
I wasn't doing anything for him.
You don't get a turn. Not
I only
until-
talked to him.
No,
Not until
no,
next
you're
round.
using his initiative, so
Well, can I not do anything?
no, because it's not your turn.
Fair enough. If the wizard's turn's over, then his
I'm
turn's over.
afraid it's not your
No, the
turn
wizard
yet.
didn't have a turn yet. He's just.
Yeah, no,
this
it's
was
just-
a
Oh,
Well,
right, I'm sharing with the wizard. I forgot.
But we go straight on to Jean-Pierre, everyone's favourite man. Come on, what are you doing,
I
Jean-Pierre?
am going to try and stab the one in front of me.
Okay, would you please roll the dice and make it nice?
This has got to
I mean, he took a deep.
19 plus
Oh.
7.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a 26 hit roll
Yay.
against, and I think that's
Number 1 I've got it
Flinger
as.
1, isn't it? So that is Sneak Flinger.
Because you know you didn't put any numbers in order.
Okay, so that's definitely going to hit, I think. How much
Which
damage
one?
do you normally do?
2d6 plus 6.
Please do the damage.
Unless this is somehow a demon and then there's an additional d6.
No, it's just a
14.
Okay, ooh, you do a lot of damage to him. He is not looking well. There's like cuts and things. He's not making funny jokes about cheeses at all at this point.
He's going to see
Is he nearly dead?
Very nearly dead. All of you, even the non-medical professionals, could tell this guy's not looking happy. He is going to be going down anytime soon. It is his turn to retaliate
How though? He's really injured. Isn't
because he wants to live. So he's,
Alright,
he's
okay.
going to roll a dice. What's your AC, Tony?
18. Oh, I should have re-rolled that. It was a 2.
Oh.
Nice time.
Oh, yeah.
Great weapon fighting.
Oh, he completely misses.
Oh, he's not
Gets
well.
himself in the foot.
Chops his own head off.
Yeah. That's
He
it.
swings
He's
wild.
He takes an arrow to the
Just
knee.
gone. Okay, he got an arrow in the knee. Yeah.
What, is he dead?
No, but he's still going, but he's just hanging on. Okay, that leaves us the snack bomber at the back. That
Which
is
one?
snack bomber number. Well, he's got number 5.
Well, put it in
Yeah.
again.
I shall.
Sorry, no, it's number 4. Snack bomber number 4 is going to throw an explosive behind you guys over there. So let me work that out.
Gas.
So
Shock. Oh. Other words like that.
Which way is he throwing it?
let me see. Who is over there? That is you, Ross.
That's a hat.
Yeah.
That's.
That's
Galinda.
Galinda.
Yeah.
That's.
And I believe you're at the
You
back.
haven't
aren't
got
you,
me,
Tony?
have you? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
thank you. Put Tony at the back as well.
that's it.
Yeah.
No,
The
I'm
secret
that one there. That's
This
it.
one?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so it's going to throw it basically between you 4.
No, I think so.
So that's Ross.
Cool, that's been involved.
Are you still as a hat at the moment?
I'm still a hat right now, yes.
On the
Yeah.
floor on his head.
Mikhail.
His head came off, but
So you're on the floor, like on his
who
head
else is
still.
there?
His
His
Pretending
head
to be a
slowly
hat.
vanishing.
I'm still a hat.
Have you eaten his hat?
Where are you at
his
the minute,
hat
Law?
head?
I'm still back here near the.
Okay,
I like how
so
no one has mourned the dead wizard.
well, you know, he was just a side character for the Common Value, so that's kind of the way it goes. Okay, so the snack bomber primes up like it's got like a cartoon style black bomb.
Is that his
thing,
real name?
hissing fumes.
The bomber.
The snack bomber.
Instead of the bomber.
Yeah. So, and he also, just for the heck of it, he shouts, "Snacks for the future!" Because why the heck not? Exactly. Thank you, Thor.
That hurt.
The sigh was worth it all along. Okay, so I'm going to need to make a roll. An even attack roll. We're going to do a save based on A. Yeah, he lands it. Okay, can everyone please make a dex save on a DC 13?
What,
That's
me
you,
as well?
you.
Oh,
Oh, God.
13.
What did you get?
Yeah.
2,
Pass.
8.
Fail.
Do I get any options?
You fail.
Hang on.
I've got 8.
Fail.
I got a 6.
With no
Of
plus.
what?
That was your dex roll, so...
Did you have any
pluses?
pluses?
Yes.
What's your dex plus?
+1. 9.
Nope, still fail. Okay, so each of you takes
Too much damage.
9 points of damage for you, 9 points of damage for Tony, 4 points of damage for you, 4 points of damage for you.
I failed, I should get mentioned.
Did you fail?
Wait.
Sorry, 9.
Wait, hold on. This is a projectile, right?
No, it's an explosive.
Ah, that's a shame.
I know exactly where you were going with that.
Okay, he looks pretty pleased with himself.
He's not going to be one that week, so.
Chuck that motherfucker right back.
And I'd like you to do a roll off against me, Tortle. Tortle, roll 1d20, I'll roll 1d20. 18, 5. Okay, so you go first.
Where am I? Back here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm gonna run.
If you run, you won't be able to attack.
Oh, I'm gonna stand here.
Which attack?
I'm gonna throw my grenade.
Yeah.
You're throwing a grenade.
I'm throwing
He's
the
got
grenade.
time to make it.
Where?
Where?
I'm gonna aim back here,
Yeah,
so it'll
yeah,
hit
yeah.
these three.
Okay, what's its area of effect? Can I
You wrote it.
Oh,
You
yeah,
didn't
of
tell
course.
me.
So you don't know.
I don't know what it does. He's the one that wrote
Right.
it.
Turns out it was a 50 by 50 area. What a shame.
We're all gonna die.
I won't.
Oh,
He's fucked off.
the Mark IV.
I'm still lying on
hot
the floor like,
sauce
oh dear.
grenade.
Oh, it's the hot sauce
Again, you're
grenade.
still wondering if you're looking up or down.
Oh, cool. Sorry,
It's the
I'm looking it
hot
up.
sauce
Thank you,
grenade.
Lord.
No, I would have lost 5 by now, I would have thought, so.
Actually, you've got as much chance
I'm just
as I
leaving
had
it at
with mine,
40
so
for a
it
while,
should
that's
do a
all.
lot of damage.
You've left the outline of a frog on the floor.
Let me just check it up.
Who's splattery?
His attack's similar to mine. My jam attack. Mine was jam firebolt.
Okay, so you can probably
Raspberry
you
jam, by the
can
way.
throw it 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that'll get it
we-
just into the crowd of your friends.
No, because I'm about 15 feet here, so that will reach.
You
the-
see, each of those line breaks is
Yeah.
a 30-foot line.
Yeah, but I'm halfway up between.
Point
Aren't
where you are.
I? I'm here, so that's halfway over there.
Okay, in that case you can. So what I want you to do is nothing at all, because it turns out that I've got to do it. Fucking knows.
What?
You chose where it went, he estimates
So-
it, yes.
Yeah, it's just an explosive.
Have fun.
Nat 20. Nice.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Complete failure. Complete failure. Utterly complete failure.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
The cheddar goblins are not as
They're about to-
destructive as I thought they were.
Can I have a D4, please? I haven't got one.
What happened to your D4?
Okay, so there is a wave of hot chili sauce rushes over them.
Nice.
Except for one which did manage to dodge, and the one that dodged was, I believe, Snack Flinger 3.
So helpful.
And they took 5 damage. So I'll just write that down on my chart. So that's impressive. And I'll tell you why that's especially impressive. Because the one that's directly in front of Jean-Pierre, who was already ill, he's like, "My eyes, no!" And he kind of melts like Wicked Witch of the rest.
With
and
tiny pies.
dies. So
And now
please
I
remove
die.
him from the field.
That
Aw,
one?
you could have done a really good poem.
I know, it's sad. but
Which
there you
direction
go.
does 3 go if it dodges?
So that was Snack Bomber 1.
Lloyd
Sorry,
Cole
Snack
missed
Flinger
that.
1's dead.
What?
My eyes are tiny pies.
You see that corner over there? It's very dark.
Okay, so with that,
Is it really dark?
It's really.
Lord.
It's almost.
Black. What's my tea?
never mind, I was going to say you need to roll off against Snack Bomber 1. Roll 1d20, and we'll see who gets the higher roll.
One's dead.
Yeah, one is definitely
I
dead.
got an 18. Flash.
Okay, you get to go first.
So using her bonus action, she's going to turn back into Rusk.
Okay.
So she's now back to being a person.
Everyone's mildly ill.
So where are
That's brilliant for that.
so how many goblins are nearby and how many are like really far away?
So you're there.
There's one directly in front of you, there's 2 behind them about, at this point, 15 feet away.
And are there any that are still rangers?
Yeah, the 2 at the back.
Yeah, the 2 at the back can still fire range weapons.
So the 2 that are 15 feet away and the one that's like really close, what's the distance between those 3?
I'd say about 7 feet.
Cool. Rusk is going to run past the first one so that way she's within range of all of them within 15 feet.
Okay, you're going to run past the first one, but the first one will get an opportunity. You'll get an
And
opportunity.
disadvantage.
Okay, so
She knows she'll get attacked, but it's at disadvantage.
okay, so please give me your AC. Which
That is 18.
Okay. No, definitely not.
And now that she is within 15 feet of all of them, she's going to eat a key point, which she got back from her rest on the cart, and she's going to call forth her arms.
Okay, does using a key point take action?
Nope, I just eat the key point.
Okay.
So key point gets eaten, and her arms will just rip out of the ground. And yeah, she's going to immediately punch the nearest goblin in the side of the head.
Okay,
Nice.
so what? A ranged goblin you want to attack?
Whichever one just happens to be closest out of the three.
Let's say goblin snack bomber number 2 then.
Can you not just
Okay,
take
roll
the
to
form
hit.
of the goblin and consume her?
Why would I need to take its one to eat it?
Roll to hit, please.
It's
Just
neither,
roll.
isn't it?
So, okay, so that was a 7 plus my ability to hit, which is 5, 6, 7, 7 plus 7 is 14.
Funny enough, AC is 13, so yeah, that's fine. Give me a rough outline of roughly how much damage you do, rather than rolling dice. I believe it's a lot, isn't it? Is it more than, would you, tell you what, roll it anyway, I'm curious.
It's gonna be.
So that is already 11 plus
It's dead. It's just a
12,
eviscerate.
13, 14 points of damage, and it just gets slammed on the side of the head with a truck-sized fist.
Okay.
And so now it's also grappled as well.
I haven't attempted to grapple it yet.
That's because it's dead.
It's gonna be.
Okay,
tough.
Rusk,
Survived that punch.
so, using your fists, still rolling around on the head, a bit like, BB-8 from Star Wars.
If it's alive, then it will also be
Exactly, yeah.
grappled.
You,
No, actually, it's going to be grappled if it's dead. Not dead.
Oh my word! I didn't realise his HP was quite. He is just obliterated. There is nothing left.
In which case, then she's going to
You
swallow.
only have one hit point left.
She's going to. So he just turns into red mist, and she's going to swallow another key point, and then both of her giant fists are going to glow, ready for another 2 attacks.
On
You've
what?
got 2 attacks.
Have
She
you
can
got
attack
range?
3 times if I eat a key point.
Yeah, but
that
you've got
guy's
range.
5 feet away. You're gonna have to move to get.
She has
to him.
15 feet range.
Oh right, fine.
Her fists give her 15 feet of range.
Okay.
It's why I moved so I was in 15 feet of all of them.
Roll.
Yes, I've hit.
Okay.
Just roll it.
I like how you just like, I think we tell them the numbers.
Not that one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of slamming damage.
Was that against the bomber?
It's against the second closest one.
Okay, that'd be the bomber. So let me just check how many hit points he's got left.
They should have just let
Everyone
my
needs a
wizard
limit.
play in the
Dead.
grass.
And he's dead.
Yay!
Why couldn't my
go.
wizard not
So-
die?
These
One.
two dead now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's blended 2 and the third one's
And
really
there's one in
bad.
front of you.
Hit it.
Yeah, this is the third. Which, yeah,
Just roll it.
she's rolled over 15 with that. 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
Okay, and that one was only had 3 hit points
And
left.
it's
that
dead.
one is basically converted
You didn't
into a
need to
small
roll
cheese.
that.
She's turned all of them into paste and she's wondering if there's anything else or if that was just kind of a way.
Those were just toys.
This is why I wanted to just ride my wizard.
She just wanted to actually play.
Trying to do. You can roll yourself up a normal character if you want. I really don't mind.
I found it rather funny.
That was rather amusing,
I
yes.
didn't
So-
think that you could crit to be fair.
I was just picturing Flubber, just jumping in between
Yeah.
and bouncing off all 3 heads.
And then boom, 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 dead.
Okay.
So-
Well, in that case, so as the final one, as the second sneak flinger finally drops in a pile of crushed like regret, the battlefield goes quiet.
Does
I
anyone
dash
else
in.
think we should have kept at least
I
one
dash in.
live?
I got no action, but
So we
I
could
dash in.
question
I'm there.
them.
in the
Yeah,
middle.
you are, which is good because you hear this.
Oh Christ.
I'm
What?
jumping over.
You wobble your way towards the middle of the drunken pack. But behind the silhouette, the tree line stomps a hulking silhouette.
Oh.
2 heads, one grinning, one frowning.
I'll be-
One.
I'm going to
I've
swallow
got
my potion.
there. So I had a
And,
plan.
I don't know if any of you would recognise this 2-headed giant creature or not.
That was
No.
you, isn't it?
Above 10.
Oh
Bring
no!
us
It's
over
an
'cause I've
etching.
jumped over.
Right.
Fuck's
Oh,
sake.
cool.
What?
I haven't heard of that in a long time.
An etting.
Engine.
And where is it?
It's
What are
just
they
coming across the bridge right
It's,
now.
There.
aberration.
So if you can
It's a
please
two-headed
place
giant.
that
Like
to
organ.
represent our etching.
Right.
How big is it?
Massive.
And let's.
Can you fully describe this?
How much was the potion healing for?
Oh,
Potion of healing.
So you're saying it's got 2 heads?
right.
Grips.
Just a minute.
Got
Yes, it's
2
got
heads.
2 heads.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
you
what your
something.
plan is here, but I'm interested in role playing in particular. So, what is netting?
Right.
For those who do not know,
It removes poison, disease, or
you
whatever
hear
it
heavy
hurts.
footsteps,
You'll
the
need to
wind
listen to it.
stirs, this gigantic creature comes in, okay? Oh, we need to wait. I'm
Four.
going to
Go.
as well.
Why don't we have a
Well, that's
bathroom
not
break?
that one.
Yeah.
We'll just explain the Etin and then go off.
Chris, 2 seconds. You do the potion of healing.
Mhm.
It's not the
I might use that.
lemon cleanse. How much healing damage? I mean, healing does it do?
Would
to
that
this
use,
character?
what does that use?
2d6.
And can I cast
Jean
that on
Pierre,
the jar?
2d6.
Okay, so this is a towering figure, nearly 13
Green
feet tall, with
flame.
broad shoulders. It's filthy with sweat and mud. It's got 2 misshapen heads that scan the battlefield in different directions, each one snarling. It's got thick scarred skin covered in bone charms, chains and the remains of crushed helmets,
Got a picture
including
on it.
little gnome ones.
Have you got a picture on it?
In one hand it carries a massive rusted axe, and in the other it's got a giant iron club. If you would like to know what it looks like,
Yeah.
I will get a picture of
A club
So,
and an
because
axe.
I've had me rest, I've got me.
Did you say a club
If
and an
you want to
axe?
sober the frog up, then
Yeah,
I
I
suggest
do.
some sort of potion.
I run over
So
and give it
You would have
portion
napped, but
of.
you need a long rest for your action.
If you want to see what it looks
No.
like, it's on my screen while I go through
It's
it.
a long rest for action
I
surge.
said on my thing, the short, long or short rest.
Oh, in which case then
Do
if
you want
you're
me-
short rested,
do you want me to
as long as
sew
you're
you
separate.
up?
1 minute, I've got a
Yeah,
healing
because
potion.
obviously
I've got a lemon
As long as you
cleanse,
slept
which
for
I
an hour,
can
you need to
smear
confirm
near
with Dad,
it
but if you
on
slept for an
him
hour, you'll have it back.
without actually touching it.
Because
Put
then
on
I
gloves
can do
How many
first.
rules changed to short or long?
Oh no, I'm just meaning that if you slept for an hour.
Right, I use I'll run over and just force this portion
Just
of
not sure if
healing
you
down
slept
his
for an hour or
mouth.
not.
You're
I'm
sobered
fully
up.
healed anyway.
Yeah, I know, but it'll sober you up as well.
You've got to be sobered up.
I need some drunkenness with this still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't need to be
You never
at
go. You
40.
never go to full soberness.
I'm not gonna run
Right,
the character
I
and
don't.
just
We're gonna
use
have
it
to wait
death
for the
and
DM to
just-
come back to see how much
Russ is just
sobriety
gonna
you
kind of
get.
watch for this
Right,
first.
no, because now I'll be able to do 2 attacks straight off, won't I? So I'll disarm an attack and trip an attack.
Yep.
You can do that, but I'm not gonna have Russ just run in and beat it to death. I'm
No,
gonna-
it's going to be prone and it's going to be.
No, I mean like Russ is just not gonna run in and just start beating it to death. I'm gonna let the creature exist for a while before I
Yeah.
attempts to run in and beat it, because I've got 2 key points left, and that's. I don't want to just.
But you could
instantly kill it.
disable it.
We could disable it, but either
Like,
way,
that's
if Russ,
what I'm
if
doing
Russ
anyway.
the main thing is, if Russ goes in, the fight's over.
That's what I'm thinking though. If I trip attack, it's prone.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
if
Have
I
you got-
disarm it, it's not going to be
You've
able
got
to
any
hit
healing
anything.
potions?
She doesn't have potions.
Right,
I'm-
hang on a sec, let them go for their fag while we're having. Wait, feel free to do crap.
No, I was just quickly double checking
Laws
because have
healed.
I done.
Law's sobered
Actually,
up.
Dad.
Panda.
I'll quickly.
Magic sobered up Panda.
You're sober now.
Oh yeah, I've got 5.
Wobble Gobble is now
So, Dad,
up to 5.
How long has Panda been asleep in the barrel in total? Would you say?
35 minutes.
No, beforehand when we were traveling.
Oh god, right, yeah, many hours.
Many
In which case,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, heals.
Right.
Let me just work this out.
I'm just popping for a buffer.
Because you spent your time asleep in the barrel. Oh yeah, no, you were asleep in the entire travel. Yeah, you got your rest.
That's what I was thinking.
Is
Ah,
it-
I completely forgot about the travel.
The Etin is armed with
An axe.
Yeah, I'll tell
axe
you.
and club,
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
axe and club.
so it's not
Steve?
ranged.
No.
No.
It's a
I can fly up. I don't need to heal myself. I can just fly outside.
Yeah, you can just stay out of its range.
Do you know we
and
disarm an
attack it
attack?
with a rod.
Well,
Does
yeah,
that
it
only
can
work
reach
for
you.
one
Unless it
weapon or
throws
both
things at
weapons?
It only works for one weapon, and remember he's a gigantic
Be
creature.
careful with
so
what
how
it's
does
a
that
jet
work?
rocket.
Because you're quite small.
I am small.
He's tiny.
But my triple attack also works. It'll work on any size.
This trip attack doesn't have a size
Triple
factor.
attack.
No, it doesn't have a size, but you would have disadvantage against something that large.
Yeah, it would be disadvantage for.
The
Because
disarm.
it's enormous.
Well, it'd be disadvantage because you're just much smaller than it, so it's a lot more difficult. But you can still try.
Well, I'm going to try and triple.
I should warn you as well, this guy, well, I'm not going to tell you actually. doesn't matter.
Don't give us any.
Right, you can tell us, what you can tell us is the distance at the moment, because this is going to be important,
Oh, yeah,
between
absolutely.
it
So,
and us.
okay, so these lines here are donating 30 foot breaks, right? So that's 30 foot, so that's 30 foot, and that's basically 30 foot. He's currently standing here, walking across. I say walking across, it's basically just striding across the river where the bridge is.
Yeah.
For you guys, obviously, I suggest, Amanda, do you want to get the tin out that's got like the little models in, and we'll just use them instead. You can just choose whichever ones are appropriate for you guys, it'll be easier. But basically, place yourselves where you need to be. I'm going to say you've got a good 15 seconds to reposition yourself before the combat starts.
Oh, right.
That seems fair.
I've done 3 hit points to cover that portion.
Right, so 15 seconds to react.
I'd say you've got some time because you've heard him arriving, and by the time you position yourself, that's where it'll be. So I'm giving you a little chance to reposition yourself before combat starts. Thank you.
Let me see who do I want to do.
Hang on a second, let's get back to me. This is Tony.
Hindsight 2020, but I don't like to change actions or anything.
Sorry, this is Jean-Michel.
Again, if you need help, just Ruskin.
Yeah.
My plan is to play defensive.
Actually, you've got wings, there you go, we'll give you that one.
I'm not actually
It does.
that
Me, yeah.
I know the law.
Let's see.
Legends do hit hard, yeah.
Yeah. This is Glinda.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there we go.
That's you.
Yeah.
Turtle is. We'll give him that one. Sorry, that's Frog. So 1, 2, 3.
Who's Frog?
And who'll be missing?
Frog.
Rusk.
The midget's the frog.
I
Who
can
am
just
I?
be a dice.
You're this.
I'm the crow.
No, that's Rusk.
Rusk's the crow. What
Yeah.
am I?
You're the wizard.
Right, and then the frog's the little midget.
Yeah.
Well, the wizard will be where Rusk is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh no, you
Just position
I'm
yourself.
repositioning.
Oh god, people are repositioning themselves.
I'm going here.
No, I'll make one in a minute.
Where do you want to be? You're the one with the wings.
Okay, I'm going to reposition myself.
Please do. You can reposition yourself as long as you don't get too close to.
What, are you flying?
Nice. Okay.
Right, so I'm repositioned up here.
Yeah, that's fine. Where you want to be? This all midget man.
So,
Actually, it's a good opportunity to clean up. That's empty.
Where do you
Yeah.
want to be, this all
and
man?
do you want to take the
Ah,
lead?
sure.
Oh, the very
Cuts,
little
I'll
one.
get them.
Yeah, I'm jumping
Position
over.
yourselves full start. Tony, I've got.
Yeah, but you've got 15 seconds to reposition.
Oh,
Well, I can't-
You're going to run
Pass
towards
them
the
back.
big
Damn
monster.
right, say I
I
was
was supposed to do
supposed
so. I'm not 13.
You're gonna die.
Not.
No problem. Glinda should go to here if you ask her.
Oh, how sober's the wizard after a force this healing?
I'm
thing?
not
About
wizard.
5. I mean, what?
Um,
You're about 5.
I assume.
Yeah.
the wizard
What's the healing potion I got? Value is 2d6, is it?
Sorry?
No, I'm
Healing
saying
potion,
that's
2d6.
right.
Oh, I thought you meant the wizard. No, the wizard's very dead.
That is me.
So the frog's at 5.
Yes, please. Yeah, that's pretty sober.
I'll
Right.
make you a cup of Toby. Do you want a coffee?
Where is it?
The one with the
I don't know.
bombs.
Do I get a chance to take that as well while I fly up?
Yeah.
Right, so I will take some healing as I fly up. And that's 5, 6, 7.
It's fine. Oh, that's. It's fine. By the way, since I've short rested, my gloves do have their charge back.
Right, what's going on with my thing?
What thing?
The
That you were
nose.
making.
Yes.
You've been in combat. You haven't had a chance to do anything.
So it's been 15 seconds.
Yeah, sorry, Dave.
21.
I know, and I want to give you the chance in the
Now,
back.
this
You
is.
do still have that firework.
Yeah, but I'll put that into the...
Oh yeah, you've been dismantling it. You're right.
No, buddy, you can't do much in 15 seconds.
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
So.
Tony, at least we're still alive and strong.
This is true.
My walk and Strahd is very dead. We beat Strahd, but I died in the boss fight.
Oh, never.
So
Why did you
while
finally beat Strahd?
He beat Strahd, doesn't mean they have.
Oh, no.
okay, while I am actually with Heavenly Wings, I can also use Inner Radiance, which is additional
I
damage.
like how you're all rules lawyering yourselves in there. This is getting good.
So
Is
when I,
everybody on caffeine?
all my attacks will have addition Inner Radiance as well.
My character's fist lasts 10 minutes, they're not going anywhere.
So I'll be giving radiant damage as well.
Okay.
Not much, but
In a sec.
I think it's every little counts.
What weapon did you say
I
this
think I
on?
might be doing something
I'll
a
tell you
bit more
again in a minute, I'm
radiant
just trying to
than
sort
that,
out
depending on how
how
far
fixing
people
up
are
the
away
last
from
week.
it.
I'm
It has an
sitting
accent
back
club.
on,
An action club.
Rust just doesn't
Well,
work.
if it's ongoing, I'd
You
have
can shoot
blade
it
ward.
right as well.
What's the range of a fireball?
The radius of a fireball is 30 feet.
Is that a cantrip or a spell?
120 foot range.
No,
fireball.
range
Okay,
is
so the
30 feet.
caffeine's involved.
Is blade ward a
I'm
cantrip?
afraid I'm casting
It's
a
got to be
fireball.
Charles
You can't
carrying
cast
one
a fireball.
anyway.
No
I'm
one
sorting
next to
out.
it right now. That can be something to do.
Oh, it's an action.
Oh, the
No
castle
one's right
behind it,
next
so it covers,
Use
yeah.
it straight away.
Like, you can just fireball at it.
Yeah, I'll fire the centre
Action.
behind it, so it
Back-
doesn't
back-
Well,
cover.
right
on
now,
other
next to it,
people
so you can just
can't.
do it free for it right now.
Can I cast that on
And
for
from up here, if I come.
Should be
Okay,
able
you
to.
can
No
meet
one
you
says
there.
you gain resistance.
Okay, I'm not necessarily going to hang on to that scroll. I think that's going to be quite useful in this against anything.
Oh, that'll be very useful.
Thank you, darling.
That's what those are running it from. Guild Wars.
So there's
I
still
think you also have more
feet for
spell
the
slots
group.
now.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is still.
I can see it.
Unfortunately, we haven't had a chance to rest, so they won't have come back.
Oh yeah, true.
Right.
Popcorn.
Anyway, no one will expect. No one knows I've got it.
Again, unfortunately, we
So-
used a bunch of
You
stuff.
know what no one
Roll
expects?
costs.
The Spanish
Precious.
Inquisition.
I knew it was a risk trying to make it to the town on the
Sorry?
first night.
Dad, how much alcohol has some places? I'm sorry.
I mean, there was a big party. It was going to happen.
You're down at 5 sobriety.
Wait, now I'm back at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I forced a potion down your throat.
Yeah, 5 sobriety. So I'm just trying to work out what we can get for you guys to eat. See,
Hey,
is
Dad.
anyone hungry yet?
Yeah.
Getting there.
Okay. I can order you the same as yesterday, or I can get you like a
Tony,
mixed
sugar.
box of assorted.
No, I don't
Do you want
sugar.
real sugar?
Oh, wrong Tony.
Real sugar.
Are you okay for food, Mikhail? Do you want anything to eat?
What are you getting?
I'm not sure yet. I was either going to get another pizza or maybe just a mixed box that has like various things in it.
Oh, well, yeah, because it's going to be the main food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a bit of pizza.
Yeah.
We can just go with pizza then.
Yeah.
Hey Dad, there's something you don't expect behind you. It's the Spanish Inquisition!
Oh, for heaven's sake.
You are.
But it's something no one expects.
Yeah, this is true.
I'll be able to reach of all the Spanish.
Sure. Excuse me, Galinda.
Yeah.
I need you to build me something.
What do you want, Bill?
A shrubbery!
Shrubbery.
Yes, a shrubbery.
Well, we're not doing the Knights of the thing right now.
Let me see this
The
thing.
knights that say
Newly.
Yes, we're not doing that right now.
I can build you a shrubbery. It'll take me a while though, with like plant magic.
Are we taking 5 while you order food?
Pardon?
Are we taking 5 while you order food?
Oh, I'm nearly done. I'm doing it online, it just takes a second. I'll just order you guys pizza again. I'll probably not have it, but you guys can. Can you manage food, Lord?
No, I'll have a salad. Do they have a salad option?
No.
Actually, one of them does.
One of them does, but not this one.
I think it's German side
I
pizza.
tell you what, then I'll adjust this order because I don't see the point of getting quite this much stuff because I know I'm not going to be eating. So let me just edit the basket. There we go, bring that to there. And what I'll do is I'll order. Do you guys want some chips with that?
I'll eat whatever you
Down
want.
front, we'll see what I can get.
I mean, anything that's left over, either he'll finish off or I will.
Okay, let me just order some treats.
You've
I
got
mean,
to
once
remember the
this
mimic
is
in the
over, I
group.
go straight back to the
This
caloric
is very,
diet,
very
so
true. This is very, very
I
true.
just go straight back to not being able to eat this anymore.
Okay, so. Won't be a second.
Could you raise your hand a bit higher when you're doing that?
No.
I'll take it.
Well, think about the camera angle.
You can't see me, look.
Ah, right.
Haha.
When it's my turn,
Practicing for later.
when we do it.
The turtle's exposed. He's not wearing a shower.
That's because the turtle can't be bothered to plug it in again. It makes a really loud noise.
Oh, yes, we do.
And like, I felt sorry for Tony just with this loud whistling noise next to his ear.
I was more worried about the
Yeah, I'll
camera.
get this. Here we go. That'll do.
The kettle just swore at me. Where's my hammer? The kettle's getting sentient again. I'm going to have to hit it with my hammer. It ended very well last time.
No, I'm sure it will. Okay, I'm going to put, I know everyone likes mushrooms, more mushrooms, so we'll have mushrooms and double mushrooms, but we're not.
Mushrooms,
Definitely
mushrooms.
not having that. I'll put that
Staying
That
alive.
one,
Me
that
just
one.
popped.
And anyone got any preference about meat, bolognese, beef, bacon?
Meat.
Not
Me.
fussy.
Me.
Me. Okay, I'll just make them both the same then. Thank you, Lord.
Good luck.
It is. Except from if you don't know the person, then they ask some very bizarre questions.
Law, you wanted some salad, believe it or not, there is actually salad. so I'll
Yay,
leave that.
salad.
I'll give you it with some chili sauce.
What, a salad?
Yeah, and that should do it. Okay.
If you send us your bank details after, I'll chip in.
Are you sure? Oh, thank you very much.
I would have chipped in, but I'm broke.
Yeah,
That's
well,
all I'm broke. Honestly, this is like, you guys are coming for the game, so I'm
Yes.
more than happy to donate food.
Put it in
No,
the
don't
charity
worry,
That's
box.
your kind part, sir. It's very kind. Right, order and pay, going to the church again, order and pay.
I'm just going to wander around and I'm going to hand you some money out of his wallet.
Is this you or mine?
Apparently it was so nice you had to pay £120 for the food.
Is that how much you made? Jesus. What? 120?
Oh no, we've made about 300 actually.
It's not
I made a tenner.
Oh, have you got a tenner coming in? Good man.
Well, I think it got donated on the website, but I don't know.
I've not seen anything coming on the website, but if you have, I'll check.
It's alright for now, I'll sort it out later.
Okay, the order's gone in, guys. It'll be here probably by about 6:30.
perfect.
So, with that,
Anyone smoke break or anything like that?
if you want to have a smoke break, now is your chance. And I'm quite happy to let you have 5 minutes if you need it.
Excuse me, ma'am.
That was a great shout. Well done. Are
Thank
you squingealing your poor mother?
Yes, she laps. It's quite amusing.
Okay. Oh my goodness me, thank you very much, Ruby Throat. Right.
Pardon?
Huh?
Long story.
What? Ruby Throat gave you money?
No.
Oh.
No, that's not a fact.
That's a great drag name, though.
No, that's an actual singer.
Actually,
Oh,
okay.
It's a real singer.
Actually, they're lighter flower now.
What do they go by now?
Lighter flower.
Their new band, their new album is called Ornamental Garden.
Nice.
Or
I
will
want to
be-
go listen to Slinger.
Will be called Ornamental Gardens. Okay, well, we'll take the camera and we'll go to a